Hey, Daniel. That's the overall volume out to the stream. You know that, right? It's clipping.
This episode is sponsored in part by PTZ Optics. Why need a cameraman when you can just do it yourself? Visit ptzoptics.com for more information.
Guys, is my audio on? You're gonna have to turn my audio on. Okay.
Cleveland Gaming Classic.
Guys,
This
welcome.
is Bill of Bill's Retro
Welcome
Gaming
to the
Show.
main event.
I'm also
Welcome
one of the
here to
co-hosts
Cleveland.
on a little show called
Welcome to
Game
the
Time,
Cleveland
along
Gaming
with
Classic. We're testing the audio right here. There's a lot of surprises coming out today. A lot of things that I know about, that I've seen, that you guys haven't seen yet. We're testing the audio. I want to see how the microphones sound to you guys. You will hear background noise because it's a convention. You're going to hear things going on. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on here. As my producer, he'll be showing you. There's a main stage where things are going to be happening. We're going to be streaming that live for you to see. Cody, if we could switch to that really quick, let them see what's going on over on the main stage. I know they're getting set up, and everybody's getting set up. Everybody's coming in. So it should be a lot of fun. They're saying audio is low. Audio is low on the microphone. What's going on, Mr. Kongs, in the chat room here? We're going there. We can turn that down on the headset here. Pull that back. So testing 1. How is that? You guys got to give us feedback on the audio. If it's too loud or if it's too soft. We need to have it, we have it situated. This is our test run. You need me to turn you down in the headset. All right. Samantha, I got Samantha over here. All right, we have Samantha here with us. We want to test some of the shots that we have. Still too loud? Yeah. All right, I'll turn it down here for you. Is that better? Check, 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 check. 1, 2.
Okay, that's better.
It's better.
Thank
She's
you.
happy now. Okay. This isn't the official live stream. We're going to be going live here in a little bit. But again, we wanted to test the audio. It's a little bit better now. Do you guys want it louder? Put a 1 in the chat room if you want it louder. Put a 2 in the chat room if it's just fine. We're trying to get feedback over to my producer. And you can see my daughter's here joining. We're at the booth here. Samantha.
Hi.
Hi. She's like, I got to look at the camera. You're on that one. We don't have tally lights. So on that one, so you have to look over at that camera. So they're saying 2 is just fine. There's one person that's saying it needs to come up. So turn it up just a little bit on the microphones. Just make sure it's something that is consistent across the board for all the mics. Testing 1, 2. How's it sound, guys?
Oops, sorry.
It should sound good now. We made some adjustments to the audio, made it a little bit louder. The video's coming in really clear. It's nice and lit very well. We're going to have a lot of fun today. There's going to be content creators stopping by all day. I can see the DeLorean right from where I'm at. Did you get to walk around? What did you see?
A lot of games.
Talking to the microphone. Talking to the microphone. What did you see?
A lot of games and cosplayers.
Oh, did you see What was your favorite cosplayer that you've seen so far? There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch sitting right here. We've got Carmen Sandiego sitting right here. We've got a bunch of people.
Star Wars ones.
Oh, the Star Wars ones. Yeah, there's some Star Wars ones. Audio guys, how's it looking now? Can we get a shot? Let's get a shot of our team here so you guys can see. Like, normally I'm producing it. Normally I'm pressing buttons, I'm moving cameras and doing all. I'm not doing that today. Today I just get to be the talent. I get to sit here and talk to you and talk to the panel that's going to be here throughout the day. Let's see what we can do here. Hey, there's our team. My son Daniel and Mr. Cody back there. He's been working with me for, I don't know, 10 years, 15 years? It's got to be going on 15 years or something like that. But we're here. We're enjoying it. We're going to record it. It's going to be archived onto YouTube. And Cody's going to be panning around so you guys can see what's going on. We got some cosplayers right next to us, which is really, really cool. And you guys are going to get to see that as he's going to show you here. And then later on, we'll give you like a booth tour and kind of show you what's going on within the booth here as vendors and people decide to come up there. You can see everybody's back there. So we're having a good time here in Cleveland. A long day setting up yesterday. I want to say it took us 8 hours to set this booth up yesterday for your enjoyment. So it's a lot of fun here. We're going to be mixing with the main stage. The main stage people are going to be going up there doing all kinds of cool stuff. I think there's playing Punch-Out blindfolded. So that's going to be really, really cool.
That sounds fun.
And we're going to have some music going. As you can hear behind me, there's some music going. So hopefully YouTube doesn't copyright strike me. So it's all good. Cody's going to show you the main stage back there if he can do that. If he could switch to the camera behind us for the main stage, you guys get to see what's going on main stage and where all that music's coming from. So, how long did it take for Michael B to set up his booth? I don't even know if Michael B is here. I haven't seen any of these guys. Here's the main stage. You guys can see. We haven't tried any of the battle pods or anything like that yet. Literally, we have been working from the time that we've gotten here till the time that we're leaving. It's insane. So, again, this is a convention. It's going to be loud. We're going to have music going everywhere. Being behind the main stage, that won't happen the whole time. They're testing things, so don't panic. You're not going to be hearing that the whole time through. It's just right now you're going to hear it. So my daughter's here, my son's here, and my daughter's boyfriend's here. They're all enjoying things, walking around. But I said, why don't you sit down and check this out? But it wouldn't be a convention, and it wouldn't be live right now without our great sponsors. And yes, I have to talk about it. PTZ Optics, the maker of the cameras that we have here, the PTZ Optics crew, thank you so much for your support. And also this beautiful sign that's in front of me from Mr. Angel Otero. He is This Ability Upgrades. Guys, it's phenomenal. Thank you so much, Angel, for the sign and all the other stuff you've been doing for us. We want to also thank LiveU. LiveU's providing the bandwidth so that we can do this. I tried to get some help to do a road crew to walk around the floor. We're going to have to do some content that way, back and forth. That's going to happen eventually, but for right now, we're doing this. Also want to give a huge shout out to LoomCube for the studio lights. Phenomenal. But I don't know if you guys can we draw attention? Maybe we can't. Glenn was over here, and I don't know if you, did you see that, Samantha? Sponsored by Glenn's Retro Show. He had to put his sticker up there. We'll have to show it to you later. Maybe Cody can get a shot with one of the other cameras and zoom in on the screen here. I see Mr. Matt Astra's Gaming is standing right in front of me. Why don't you come around the side here? Come sit down here, and throw a headset on. We're testing right now, but okay. we got Scott Gray in the house here. So he gets to be one of the first. Yeah, they're brand new, so you're gonna have to like adjust the wires there.
Yeah,
Come on in. How you doing, sir?
Good, man.
Nice to meet you in person.
Nice to meet you too, man.
Did you just get here?
Yeah, I'm first one in line. Didn't plan it that way. I just got up super early, and they're like, go ahead and get in line. So.
Yeah, they've been really cool about getting in line and letting you in early and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I got to meet Tom and Dan and Corey, the guys.
Yeah, really good guys.
So, yeah, they're awesome.
So you got to walk around. You were over at. I saw you walk from the influencer lane. We'll call it.
Yeah, I stopped by Glenn's booth.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He's not there right now, but I did get to see his stuff and his light gun and his Viper board and all that stuff. So I'm looking forward to talking to him about that.
So yesterday I'm setting the banner up, and normally I would have been over there with them, but streaming that I have to be here to be able. So I'm setting all this stuff up, right? And Glenn comes over and he says, I see your sponsors, but I don't see my name on there. So Glenn comes over. You see what he did here?
Put a sticker up there.
He put a sticker up there. He had to be first. He had to be first. So what I'm thinking here is, Cody, what we might be able to do is turn all the other microphones off on the board so that they're not picking up extra audio. So 1, 2, and 4 should be only ones on. Turn all the other ones off. That might help with extra audio from that coming to. Yeah, one turn 1 off, turn 5 and 6 off. This way that'll help you guys. So now we're going to bring that audio because there's nobody sitting in front of it. You can hear the difference now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We so again, guys, we're testing. This is why this I don't think it officially opens for another half hour. They're going to do the opening ceremony.
The
11 o'clock.
10 o'clock is the non-all access and VIP, but or is it 10 now?
It's been a long day. It's been a long weekend so far.
Yeah.
Did you happen to scope out New Wave Toys booth that happened?
I went
to be
last
right there?
night. I went last night and checked it out, and I've never seen any of their stuff in person, but the little cool machine and the little skee ball machine and all that, everything they have is like awesome.
So Matt Astra, just go ahead, break the news, you saw both things. You saw the two things. All right. So the first thing that they're bringing, because there's an announcement coming at 4 that nobody knows about yet.
Okay.
They're coming over to the booth to tell us. So you guys want to stay tuned to the live stream. Shiloh, he's a big dude.
Yeah.
Shiloh's a big dude. Glenn has to stand on a trash can to reach him. If you didn't see my pictures. But what the two announcements was what? One, the cigarette machine.
Cigarette machine, yep.
The cool machine.
Cool machine.
And what was the second one? Everybody's favorite game.
Skee ball.
Skee ball.
Yeah.
That looks really awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
They have that over here. We're going to get some hands-on with it. We're going to check it out. What's your first impressions with it?
I just how they get the quality and the scale that they do, because everything is so miniaturized, and just the technology, having to miniaturize the technology for something that you would think would be so simple, but getting it that small, like, it's great. Like, and the attention to detail, the painting, there's no like imperfections in the painting. Everything's to scale, you know. So it's impressive stuff.
Have you been over to At Games?
I dropped by there, yeah. So I got to see. I mean, you know, I own pretty much every product they have right now. So
I'm in the same boat.
I don't have the mini pinball, but I'm definitely looking forward to the new stuff when it comes out. And
so you disappointed that they didn't bring 4K here?
I would have liked to have seen it first. I think that, especially the timing of the pre-orders and everything like that, I would have liked to have seen it first. But I'm excited for the other skins that they're going to be bringing out. Adam's Family looks great. I'm hoping they do something like a Fallout or a Star Trek or something like that. And I think those are going to be the ones that like really get people hooked, you know.
So some of the guys in the chat room, they're asking about a tour. We're going to have to do it because I have responsibilities here to stream what's going on the main stage. I partnered with CGC to bring the. You're seeing the booth.
Yeah.
It's pretty intense, right? Like the gear. This is like my studio away from my studio.
Yeah. And the audio is really good in the headphones too. It's really clear.
We worked on it. We got everything dialed in. I hope it's as good for you guys on this stream. But later on, I'm going to walk around. We have some downtime. I'm going to do some recording too, and we'll load it into the TriCaster. You guys will get to see everything on the floor. We'll record it. And that's something, if you want to help too, if you're shooting video, bring it over. Okay. We can throw it in the laptop here, take the audio, we can take it and make it a community collaborative effort.
Yeah.
We'll give you credit for it, put it out there, and you guys can see it from his perspective, from my perspective, and you know, I offered some of the other content creators to do the same thing, so we're going to have cosplayers that are going to join us later on. It's going to be an incredible show today.
Yeah, it's
honestly.
cool. It's already incredible. And I've only seen like 3 booths and the setup here. So
yeah, we've wanted to test this. We didn't do it yesterday. We were exhausted. My son and I got here at 9:30. My producer Cody, he had to work a half a day, so he didn't get here till like 2 o'clock. My wife and my daughter just got here this morning, and her boyfriend. So it was Daniel and I putting everything together.
Yeah.
So it was a long day, and then you got to gaffer tape everything down. That's for safety. They want everything, you know, done like that. So, but it's been really cool. We got a lot of positive affirmations, I guess you could say, from Cleveland Gaming Expo. They're really excited about the content. But I want to put this out to you. If you're watching this right now, and you're at the show, or you're going to be at the show, I have a shirt that's sitting here. Maybe you've seen it in the wide shot. There's a shirt here. I want anybody that either watches the show, that's been to the show, that knows me, knows what we do, I want them to sign it because I want to frame that at home.
Yeah, that's cool.
Put it in the game room. I think it'd be
that's a nice memento.
It's like, I had a guy yesterday, and he was like, I'm just nobody. I'm a PR guy. I'm like, yeah, but I've worked with you for the last 3 years online. Yeah. Sign it, man. You know, I had my son, my daughter, everybody, just to say, like, hey, we've been here, and obviously you're going to sign it.
Yeah. Yep.
You got to sign the contract. You know the deal. You know the deal.
Yep.
So what's your favorite thing to see here? What are you most excited for?
So I did get to see a little bit last night, but I got to do the Venom tables, and there are a couple in town, but they don't have the limited edition, and they have the limited edition here. So I got to play different versions of it, and then of course BattleTech, which I haven't done yet. Looking forward to that, and then other than that, man, just meeting the people. I've seen Game Junction crew walking around filming. I saw the Robzilla guys and stuff like that, and just a few other people. And it's really nice to meet people. You watch them and
just pick up right where you left off.
Yeah, just.
Is it weird? Is it weird that you're sitting right here with me after watching me all these years? Be like,
you know, it can be because I've never seen your backside, so now I know what it looks like.
Hey, now.
Yeah.
I got a good backside.
Yeah, I know what it looks like. Yeah.
No, but you know what? I've always, and I'm not saying that to be narcissistic. I want people to understand this. When you talk to people online, and then you see them in person, it's like you just pick up right where you left off.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't, like, I'm not feeling weird.
Yeah.
When Glenn came over, I felt weird. So maybe he was checking out my backside too. I mean, I don't know. Glenn does weird things.
Well, I've seen his backside too, and that's the first time too. So.
Yesterday was funny because, like I said, when Shiloh was over there, they had this little step stool when they were setting the banners and stuff up. So Glenn's up there, and he stood up on the chair so he could be the same size as Shiloh to shake his head.
Yeah,
that was funny.
Isn't he like 6'7" or
6'7"?
Like
yeah,
that?
He's dude's tall. Dude's tall. So Kongs wants to know if he can check out my front side. You are more than welcome. So I had to come cosplayed a little bit. I did the whole Captain M, the Game Master.
Oh, the Game Master. I love that show.
So I have a regular yellow T-shirt I was going to do, but then I did it with
light gun?
I have it in my bag. I was afraid security was going to nail me and think it was a real gun.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever see another show like that with all the licenses and stuff. Oh, that's awesome. Now B, you've seen his front side now.
There, you got my front side.
Yeah.
Gargoyle. There's the actual. We're getting an actual feed of that. But yeah, we're having a great time here. Comments, bring them in. We don't have the ability right now because of the network capabilities in this building to bring comments onto the live stream, but I am watching it. You see it. We're watching the comments here. I got a laptop in front of me. Any questions for Scott here? Those of you guys watching, Mad Asterisk Gaming. Any questions for him that you wanna put out there? Do it now. I mean, while the show's not super busy and we get into our groove, put them in there. Kongs is probably going to want to check out your backside.
I think Kongs saw my backside. Yeah, we've been hanging out the last couple of days, so
I saw it. You've been going to the pinballers.
All the pinball. Yeah, we hit every pinball place in town that had 10 or more pinball tables, so we've been doing it pretty hard.
I can't hear you. It's too loud. I'm watching the chat here. What? Do you hear? Scroll up. What do you want me to scroll up to? Yes, I said we're going to interview at games if they come over. I can't. So my wife's over here to tell me. So if you go over to Cody has a microphone that you can talk to us with. That's why we did that. If Cody needs to get my attention, he's going to be like, Steve, pay attention. You'll hear the voice of God any minute now. So, at game, Matt Astras, which YouTube personality in the community are you looking forward to seeing in person? That's a great question.
Well, I think Glenn. Glenn's kind of like the OG guy.
He's the OG,
And
yeah.
so, other than the fact that I've met some people in the last couple of days already, but yeah, I'm excited to meet Glenn. Glenn's such a nice person, and just the things he does for the community and his products and keeping them just the cost down and not price gouging like some of these companies do. I mean, I know people need to make a profit, but he does a lot of things out of the goodness of his heart, and not necessarily for the benefit of his pocketbook. So I got his control panel coming, and I own most of his products.
So I have a mystery box down here, okay, that Glenn had brought over. I don't know what it is. We're going to find out later. So that's underneath the desk right here for later on. So I've got a question for you.
Okay.
This seems to be the trend going around. I saw 19K Fox ask this question.
Okay.
Do you know who P-Dub's Arcade Loft is?
I have an inclination. I hear he's 5'11".
I'm just wondering. I've been asking people, and nobody seems to know.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand they don't know who I am. That's fine. I get that. But
yeah, some guy came up to me at the bar the other day, and he's like, I'm P-Dubs. I'm the most famous YouTuber from Arizona.
I heard that's how he introduces himself.
Yeah. And then Biggie cried.
I was laughing because Carrie, what's her name from Mortal Kombat?
Hoskins. Yeah.
So I went up, I was like, do you know P-Dub's Arcade Loft? And she's like, who? And I was like, I don't know. Apparently, you know him or something like that. And she's like, I have no idea who this guy is.
Oh.
So, listen, I just report it as I see it.
Well,
right?
maybe there are a lot of people named P-Dubs where she's from, and she just didn't know which P-Dubs it was.
Whoa.
Yeah, the drum beats.
Is that coming through from their audio that they're sending us? You have that turned down, right? The audio from the main. Do you have the audio from the main stage turned down? They're sending us a live line feed. We don't want that on. Okay. Wow, he's got that jamming.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to turn Aaron's mic off because it's picking up. Oh, it's off. Okay. Just turn it down. Yeah, there we go. Wow, he's got that jamming. So I'm gonna have to talk to Corey and those guys because
Is that the DJ behind us?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I hear the static pops.
Maybe we could have you go over and talk to him and tell him, can he turn it down because he's really pumping. Have him turn it. Have him see if he can. He's overdriving it. Like it's bad.
Said I heard P-dubs is a myth.
Everything else is turned off.
I understand that. I said maybe we can have them turn that down just a little bit. Have them turn the music down.
Because he's making it crackle.
Okay.
The input's like crackling. He can't do that if he wants live broadcasting. Oh, look at
He
these.
turned it down a little bit. I can
Yeah,
tell.
there we go.
Yeah.
Look at these guys over here. They look like
Is that one of the Star Wars Legion? No, that.
No, I think that's the Halo
yeah.
Legion.
Yeah, and there's like some people over here to our right that just have some insane costumes on.
Yeah, can we turn one of the? I know I'm having Cody do 100 million things, but he can show it to you. So we're gonna hopefully work with these guys with the audio, because that shouldn't happen all through the show.
Yeah.
So when they know we're broadcasting, they'll have to keep it down. It's
Yeah, it's still pretty good. The volume over there's still pretty good.
Yeah,
so I think
not bad.
it's workable.
So we ran cables back and forth, so it was actually pretty good. So Angela says, I heard P-dubs is a myth.
Yeah.
Everything is fine on our end. That's good. That's really good. Hey, Steven, be nice to Erin. She's an angel and not only helping you, but manufacturing a human being right now. Yes, this is true.
Oh yeah, I see the Cornicade. I see MG.
Except so yeah, we got a bunch of people in here that are going to be looking forward to tuning in and watching, and I know CGC will be putting it out. I can't really schedule it because of everything going on. So Cody's showing you guys right now some of the floor right next to us. Soundwave's pretty cool. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I haven't seen him put it on yet, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
I watched him yesterday bring it in. I was like, are you putting that on? And then we've got some of these guys over here, like the Stormtrooper, or not. See, now you got me saying it. The guys from Halo. And then Cody, if you could pan the camera over to New Wave Toys over here, you could see what's going on over there with those guys. You guys can see the booth. We can even give you a little sneak peek there at the end of the table. It's at the end of Mini Arcade.
Yeah, and I think they've got, I think they said they've got some of their cabinets that are no longer on sale available, and they got some of these, I can see them over to the left, that if you're here in person, you might be able to pick up when you can't get online anymore.
So Centipede was one I know that Adam Kalp wanted. He wanted Centipede.
Yeah, I see one. It's the third box from the left there, next to the
So Centipede is here. Adam, so if you want to see, there's New Wave Toys.
Yeah.
You can just, Eduardo just walked by.
And they got the prices on everything, so you don't even have to ask. You come up there and you see what you like. It's got the price.
All right.
Get it.
Right there at the end of the second table there, where Cody's going to show you guys, where they have the Mini Arcade, you can see the cool machine, right? It's custom. They got keychains in there that you're going to be able to buy. Like you put money in it, and they have keychains in that cool machine. So that's gonna be pretty gnarly. But yeah, other than that, like they have a bunch of other shows going on here this weekend.
Yeah, they got some competitive gaming stuff. They've got guys going to do the Punch Out Blindfolded later today.
That's going to be later. Yep,
yeah.
We're going to stream that.
It's going to be awesome.
Did you see the other game that's almost like Legends of the Hidden Temple?
Yeah, it's.
Did you do that?
No, I haven't done it. I watched them set it up, but it's that old something power show.
Yes,
where
yes.
You go through the mall or you go through the store and get the cartridges and stuff. It's kind of like Double Dare and. Yeah, Legends of the Hidden Temple, yeah.
I'm looking forward to that, because if you go through that, we got to get, because supposedly they give you GoPro footage to your phone.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You got to bring that over so we can show it to everybody. See Matt Astor going through.
Well, if I go through and I make it out alive, I'll let you know, because you do have to like slide down the slide and hit the buzzer at the end, and I don't think I've been on the slide in like 35 years. So.
Listen, if Michael B can dunk a basketball, at least that's what I've been hearing.
Well,
on
ask him
social
about
media.
his knee.
Oh, did he hurt his knee?
Yeah, he needed a little patch-up work after that one. But,
Oh, no way.
yeah, so let's not replicate Michael B.
Yeah, I'm glad. I got out of here last night. We went to Olive Garden, and then we went back to the hotel and crashed. Daniel and I was pulling up some different YouTube videos, so I saw a little bit of that, and I was like, okay. Because every year those guys grab an arcade and they put it together. So at least that's been the trend, right? So I was like, okay, because I didn't see them yesterday, so I didn't know what was going on, and so it was actually pretty cool. So, yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I think today's going to be really, really cool. I know some of those other guys like Daniel Casina. I think Carlos.
Yeah, his brother's here. The guy.
Tim Kitzero's over there from NBA Jam. Boom shakalaka.
Yeah.
He might come over.
Yeah, Carrie Ann Hoskins is over.
Carrie
by
Hoskins
the
is over
Galactic
there?
Tank Force booth.
Glenn wants to take her to dinner tonight, supposedly. I don't know if that's going to be a.
I think he's got a
something good.
chance. He is Glenn. He has swagger. He's got the. He flew in with a Negan jacket on, so I knew nefarious.
I heard
things would happen.
Negan's going to be over here at some point today, so that's another thing you want to definitely pay attention to. Negan's going to be over here. Also, we're going to do giveaways. We got some giveaways out here. I've got a Xbox pillow. I've got a PlayStation controller pillow combo or
I've seen
pillow
those. Those are
blanket.
cool.
And I also have two boxes here. We talked about giving these away before. I don't even know what's in them. The Video Games Monthly, they partnered with us. Got 2 boxes to give away to somebody. So we got some luck. And then there's a Tech Buzz hat. I don't know how we're going to give this stuff away yet. I haven't thought about it. So if you guys got any ideas in there, let me know. Maybe we'll do a trivia. Maybe we'll have somebody like you come over, give a trivia question. Whoever gets it right, we can open it up to people local here and online, and we can get them sent out.
And even I brought a few things too, just to hand out to people, just to say thank you and stuff like that. I got some of those little retro game boxes like you get at Five Below and stuff.
Oh, nice.
I think I got 6 or 7 of those. So if you guys see me and I'm walking around, if I have any left, and I got some stickers and stuff, just come up and say hi. And if I got one left,
Well, if you got a sticker, you need to put it on the banner.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Let me see here. I actually have. I have limited quantities of this, but these are for the people that come out to the booth. We have Angel Otero, one of the sponsors, Disability Upgrades. He made these Tech Buzz keychains, the Tech Buzz Gaming, and I have the paper still on it so it doesn't get scratched, but this is what it essentially looks like, and I know you guys
that's cool.
can't see
Yeah,
it.
you pull the paper off because it's like
Yes.
cut acrylic. That's
It's acrylic, so I didn't peel it off. But if you're here, actually, here's one that I did have peeled off. So if you're here, okay, stop by the booth. You want one of these? We'll hook you up.
Yeah.
I have them here.
Yeah, they're really nice. Like
Angel did a fantastic job with those.
yeah, and he's got his business cards over there too. So if you're looking to get something made, a marquee or something like that, grab one of those.
He actually did. Did you see the signs over there? He did the Cleveland one. He did TurboGrafx.
Yeah, I did see that.
Let me see here. Adam's messaging me. He goes, watching you now and working on my Donkey Kong cocktail restoration project. Awesome. Adam, also to Matt Astra just told me there is a centipede machine over there. I'll talk with Eduardo later when I get some time, and I'll tell him that you want one. I'll give him your contact information so you can buy it. He can set it aside for you.
Okay.
I'm sure he'll do that. I'm sure he'll do that. But yeah, we're here right by main stage, having a good time. This place, I had no idea how big this place was.
I know it's like the entire north wing of the convention center. I think it's massive.
Looking here, no trivia, I get robbed, MG says. I can't Google fast. Thor says, my Google FU is strong. Oh, my Google Fu, like Kung Fu is strong. Shout out to Angel Crazy Skills. Could be you, Elmo? I don't know. Oh, Elmo's in there. Okay, I was like, what's he talking about, MG? MG just like goes down a trail. There's one up here. Matt Astra, you need to do it. Oh, they're talking about that the game show.
Power, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll try it out.
So, let's see here. And we're going to have randoms. Like, if you run into other people that watch the shows, tell them to stop by.
Yeah,
we'll have them
over.
sit down, and in between everything that's going on the stage, get you on air. Let people see you. They know you're in the chat room, and become the next influencer.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, yeah, no, that's not for me.
Yeah, that's cool.
We just appreciate the support. No, all seriousness. When you guys that have watched us all these years come up to us and just be like, hey, I just want to say hi, it means a lot, because now you have a face to go with a name.
Yep.
I know you've gifted me stuff on Fortnite. My son and I, we play that a lot. So you can come on. My wife is standing here. She's a bit preggo, so she's a little worried to get in front of the.
Hi.
So she can come in.
Hey.
And,
Sorry, the acoustic came in.
No, that's all right. And Cody will turn your microphone on. You got to put your headset on. Take a picture.
There's B in his riot costume.
Okay.
What's up, dude?
There's Ryu. Ryu just came into the stream here.
It's the 25th best cosplayer in the building.
Wait, only the 25th? What's going on, dude?
Yeah. Nice to meet you guys.
Yo,
Nice to see you.
pull up a seat. Have a seat.
Oh, maybe stuff you want to sit down.
Pull up a seat. You have to sit in front of the mic, though.
Headsets are new. You may
Sorry. Okay, is that good?
spread it out
Yeah.
a little bit to get it on there.
Yeah, might have to just have to move up to the mic a little bit more. Sorry, we ran out of extensions. You can adjust the mic to pull it in front of you, the one right there. If it's not, there you go. Just turn it. So B has made his presence known here.
Yes.
So I take it you're the only one here.
No, me, Carl's here, Detroit Love, and Mason were the only ones showered and ready to go. And those other gentlemen. So I had this argument with everybody, and I'm just going to lay it out right now. Do you guys shower before you go to bed or in the morning?
Both.
I've taken like 3 showers a day every day because we've been going so hard.
Right?
And like, yeah, and it's not like super hot here, but it's just warm enough that like I'm like I need a shower.
So if anybody
Yeah.
watched like the activities we did, we literally played basketball, right? Like
I
we
saw
did
that.
activities, and all of them are like, "Oh, I'm a morning shower."
The
person."
Ben
It's like-
Stiller spot that you had just. Oh my God! If you guys didn't see it, you didn't see that.
But yeah, if you don't shower before you go to bed, your bed is tainted. If you don't shower
That's
before
what
you go to bed.
I was telling you about. The Ben Stiller. He did that with.
No way.
Yes, he did.
Hi.
Hello.
That's my wife.
Hello.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice
Your
to meet
better
you.
half? Absolutely. Love that.
So it was just like, he did it in slow motion. It was just like, whoa.
It was good. It was good. Yeah, Mason is here too, by the way.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so
sweet.
Mason was here helping us do some filmography things. But yeah,
Okay.
I mean, we've just been having a good time. I think that's good.
That-
How about you guys? You get to go out at all, or have you been setting up here the whole time?
we were here 9:30 yesterday,
Okay.
getting set up, and
Right.
then I think we got out of here at 5:45 last night,
Okay.
and then we went Olive Garden, and then we went back to the hotel and just died. They
Right.
just got here this morning.
Oh, okay. So you
Me and
came
my son came out. We did the
super
whole,
early.
yeah.
Oh, look at you.
And then my producer got out here about 2:00 yesterday,
Mhm.
so he was doing all like setup, size of the cameras,
Mm-hmm.
and getting shots that he wanted, and doing like the splits and things like that, so we could have graphics and things like that. So the network you can see is kind of trashy, pulling it in, but at least it's a reference.
I was watching it
It's
on
a
the way
reference
here. It's
point.
not bad.
Yeah,
No, the
actually,
live
I've-
view's
yeah.
doing good, but this is off of their internet that they have here, the
Ooh.
Wi-Fi. So it's
Boy.
kind of trashy. But other than that, like this is on 5G, it looks phenomenal.
And there he
Mason.
is,
There's
Mr. Conrad.
He was just saying about you. Pull up a seat.
You want to come on
Come on,
in?
Mason.
Pull up a seat.
All
Throw a
right,
headset
look at
on.
this.
We got the number 6, Cody. Mason's coming over here. He's jumping in.
I got to get extra close to Scott right here because
That's
look
all
at
right.
my thing.
That's
It's-
all right.
That's
That's all
okay. I don't mind getting close.
Hello?
I mean, we've
we
done
just
a lot
have to
of this.
adjust some things.
Is this thing on?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
All
on.
right.
It's on.
Dude, I've never
It's
met
on.
you in person.
No,
It's
we've
fine.
only-
Yeah,
we've
I
only
passed you
been
at Torg in June, I think.
Corgs.
Corgs, yes,
Corgs.
that's what it was.
I didn't know you were out there.
Yeah, you looked distracted. I didn't want to like intervene. You were
Everybody
doing your
was,
thing.
Just grab a hold of me. No, watch. I knew where
He gave me free
I knew where he
rein.
was going.
He gave me free reign.
I didn't mean grab me like that. So what have you seen so far that you got here? He's really excited. Did you see New Wave stuff?
I did. I was surprised that At Games is an official like wristband sponsor. So like they're a convention sponsor because they're on the wristbands for
I don't
Saturday
know.
only.
Oh,
I saw that. I was
okay.
like, oh, that's cool. So like they actually pointed up for that. I saw Kerry Hoskins on the way here, so I think Zohar will be very jealous that all the Mortal Kombat people are here.
Glenn's already tried his luck with her.
Oh yeah. That was
he,
cool.
he failed miserably.
Oh my goodness! And there's a full-on sound wave that's getting dressed.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
that's gonna be
cool. He's
that's
putting
gonna be
it
really
right now
cool.
in front of us.
Dope.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll give them my
that's
seat.
fine. So did you see anything else good since you just got in here at 10
Yeah, I
o'clock?
saw Diva. She was really nice. That was pretty much it. Yeah, I don't know. This is a whole.
What about
cosplay
you,
over
Mason?
there.
You see anything interesting?
You know, I come here mainly just to hang out with people, so the retro scene really isn't my main forte. So coming around, it's one of those things I'm slowly getting into. So the flashy colors and the bright lights, it's all fun,
You guys got to go down and get some promo shots. Go straight down this aisle, down like you're going toward the restroom. Go to the merchandise booth.
Okay.
They have a 1980s setup of a living room.
Oh,
with
is it
complete.
straight
Oh, yeah, I saw
Yes,
I passed that. It's cool.
dude. That
Like the
I am
console
so
TV.
doing that.
Yeah, and I swear my grandmother had those couches in her home. It's authentic stuff. It's actual real stuff. They got it from yard sales and stuff like that.
Awesome. So we got this gentleman over here and his son. Go ahead, introduce yourself to everybody in there.
I'm Joe Zambori from Managers Media, and that's my son, Christian Zambori.
Hi, I'm Christian Zambori.
So he was here yesterday. He's a professional photographer. He was taking like promo shots and stuff of this. So if you guys see these pictures coming up, hit him up. Tell everybody where they can, because I told him, I said, when we go live, we'll put it out there because he's been doing like phenomenal stuff. We won't forget you, Mason. Don't worry about it.
Oh, it's all good.
we'll get you.
No, you're good.
These shots are actually going to be for Steven, and Steven will be able to distribute them out how he wants. I will be sending him a link here shortly for all the photos. And actually, we just got some more photos just a few minutes ago, so we got more photos to actually add to the list of your promo stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so the stuff I just shot just a minute ago, you got it. So I'll get that to you shortly, and then after that, you distribute it however you want.
Awesome. So your son, he's into the gaming space too?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah? What do you do? What do you play?
I mean, I don't play much video games as much, but I do enjoy like a lot of classic games like Pac-Man and all that.
He told me you were awesome at Street Fighter. That's why Kongs is here. He's ready to go.
Why would he lie to him? No, I can't.
FT3?
I'm joking.
I'll take him on.
I'm down.
Sounds like we're
We
gonna
can
have
do
a match.
live action match right here.
There you go. There you go.
Here. Is the New Wave Toys have a Street Fighter over there?
Oh, that would be fun.
That would be hilarious. We could set it up with a camera. that would
cool.
be radical.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be unbelievable.
Yeah.
So it's awesome. Well, I'm glad you were able to stop by. My wife was telling me that you were over there waiting. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
These guys all came in. Make sure you guys sign the shirt.
All right.
Sign the contract. There's plastic under it on the inside, just so it
give me
doesn't.
free
so it
reign.
doesn't bleed
Is this
through.
for give
So it
me
doesn't
free reign
bleed.
to grab you anywhere I want to?
Well, I guess if you're signing the shirt, I guess you can. So like I said, we're gonna frame that up. Glenn was a little upset because Shiloh signed it before he did. So there you go, guys. Kong's signing the contract. Mason's like, I don't know about this one.
Yeah, well, I signed it yesterday. Thank you, though. I appreciate that. That was very cool.
Your son, he'll have to come over and sign it. Anybody that's watched, anybody that's visiting, if you guys are visiting, just come over and sign it. I didn't even have to coach you. You were like, yeah, let's do it. It's a lot of fun. I think it's a memento. It's a cool memento. Like I was featured in a magazine once on the cover, and I mean, it wasn't a huge magazine, but it was something like I framed it up, and it's just inspiration to kind of, and I think it's kind of humbling in a sense to kind of remember where you came from and
definitely.
where you started with the status that I did and what I had to do and the nonsense I had to go through. So I think it's awesome. Definitely. So Kongs, are you going to go over there and play any of the arcades? Are you going to try any of the new stuff?
I literally came in. This is the first place I just beeline to say hello. So
I appreciate that.
I'm itching to head out and start looking at stuff. I see a DeLorean. I see some amazing cosplayers here. Cosplay is not consent, by the way. That sign was very made clear. So in case you're coming to the con, just ask to say hello. And before you reach around and grab Steven. I'm sure he would say yes if you asked. But that's the key thing.
Maybe
asking.
Well, I mean, we've got online history, so you do get a little preferential treatment.
All right, so I'm gonna head out and walk around just for a little bit.
I appreciate you guys stopping by.
Thanks.
Mason, make sure you go ahead and sign that up. We'll see you guys a little later.
Well, I think I'm going to head out too, Steven.
All right, brother.
Well,
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks, appreciate it.
All right.
Let me hop up so you guys can talk.
Awesome. All right. We'll get Mason. Mason's going to sign that up. We'll see you guys a little later. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying the NDA with the Tech Buzz. That's right. You guys know how it goes. B-Kong, he's headed out, and Matt Asher's Gaming. Look, he's gonna put his sticker right up here. Let's look at this. Here we go. There it is. Matt Asher's Gaming. Sweet, dude. Appreciate it. I'm getting snagged on this here. All right, Mason. Appreciate it.
Man.
Thanks,
good
bud.
to see you. Well, how we doing?
There we go.
All right, dude. Take
I
care.
was gonna fall off there.
I'll catch you around.
Yeah, make sure. Yeah, stop by. Let's do this here. So you can go ahead and mute all the other mics up, and yep. So what did you guys think of that? How does the mic sound and everything like that with the panel on there? Does it sound all right to you guys online? This is part of the whole testing. This is the most professionalized setup I've ever seen in this community. Thanks, Brooklyn. I really appreciate it. I've got a great bunch of people that are helping. This is probably the most chill I've been doing any of these live streams because I have somebody producing. Oh wait, he has to turn your mic back on. Ed, sorry. Number 2, Cody. Not that I have to go number 2, but he's on number. I'm going to see if I can grab Tom. Tom's the owner of the conference, but go ahead.
I do have a question. Anyone who is getting interviewed today, they're asking, will they be able to see it later?
Yes, it's being recorded locally. It's being recorded locally to YouTube. I don't believe we're recording to the hard drive with this, only because there's a lot of data that would go in. So I think certain interviews we will do, but right now it's being saved to YouTube. So the stream looks phenomenal.
It looks amazing.
Looks good on your end too, right, Cody? Yeah, he's nodding his head. Yeah,
Sounds good too.
Looks really good. Can we get a shot of Soundwave over here? He's all suited up. Look at this guy. Like he's like staring me. Look,
That's
I'm
awesome.
telling you, he's over here staring me. Look, he's pointing at me. We're gonna turn the camera here. Which camera are we gonna turn?
Oh, that one on the...
Mr. Soundwave.
Soundwave's left.
All right, so
That's all right.
So he's getting a picture there. Mr. Soundwave. There he goes.
There he goes.
He was facing us. He was pointing at us, but he's getting professional pictures done. You can watch that. This is amazing. Like you watched him get dressed just a few minutes ago? Aaron, did you saw him get dressed a few minutes ago?
No, I missed it.
Oh, he was standing right there. They had to use a step stool.
Wow.
He's on like these huge stilts.
I am so impressed. There's no way I could do that.
Believe it or not, Soundwave was one of my favorite Transformers growing up. I know it sounds weird, but my son will tell you, I had him get a Soundwave when they recreated the Soundwave toy. Remember when I bought him that? He turns into that little cassette.
Yeah.
Little cassette tape.
Oh yeah.
That's what he transforms into,
Mm-hmm.
and he was one of my favorite. I had him growing up, and Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime was another one.
Yep.
Prince Malcolm says the Captain N outfit is awesome. I really appreciate it. You should see my Nintendo sneakers that I'm wearing. I'm wearing the official Nintendo sneakers. You guys will have to see that at some other point. What was Corey? Did Corey say we're going to be starting soon? Is that what he was telling you over there, or when he was walking by, the guy with the blonde hair, the colored jacket?
Oh no, he was just apologizing for the sound.
Oh no, that's all right. It was just buzzing the microphones like it was that low. Oh,
It was just
we
booming.
got lightsabers now.
Oh, this is cool.
Oh boy, this is pretty awesome. Wow. See, this is the stuff that you're only going to see here at CGC.
I know.
In the show today. All right, so we got some other people here in the chat room. MG says Soundwave is cool because he had the cassettes. I agree. And then Toxin says KFB, I met Johnny Cage and Kano last night. Super cool dudes. Let's see here. Look at a pair of sabers on Osaka. Hey, Steven, really enjoying the live stream. It's nice to put faces with names. Steve Sale. Hey, I appreciate you, Steve, for tuning in. Now Soundwave's looking at us. Look at the camera right here. You're
there.
live.
Yep.
We're live right now. You can talk to the look. See, he's all about it. See, that's what it is. Soundwave's like addressing you guys. He can't talk to you, but he's saying like, hey,
but he can wave, nod.
I like the tape. It's lit up.
Yes.
You see that? He's all lit up. Very cool. That's probably
So
the best Transformer one I've seen, besides Bumblebee. Decepticons. All right, Console Fanboy with the 199 Super Chat. Will you be meeting Carrie Hoskins? In fact, can you film it? Yes. Hopefully they'll be coming over. We'll have some of the cosplayers come over and sit down, and we'll do some chats with them. That's the plan. Now, plans do change. Mm-hmm. Things happen, and there's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately, but that is the plan. To do that. So, but if you're here, I've got, if you're stopping by, come by and say hi. Don't think that I'm too busy. We're too busy. My wife will be here. She can sit there and be like, hey, he's fine. Talk to him.
Mm-hmm. Come on and sit down.
Yeah, come on in. Have a seat. And we'll have a nice little chat and we'll talk. Let's see here. Shane the 14, he says, what is your opinion Let me see here. There's a stupid heart thing in the way here. What is your opinion of something, the FOMO that At Games is trying to install? I don't know if it's FOMO so much that At Games is trying to do. I think what At Games is trying to do is they're trying to make sales. They're trying to sell the pinball. I think I'm going to say it like this. Everybody should do what they want to do. If you want to get the new Addams Family pinball, by all means get it. I personally am going to wait for the 4K because I know the kind of problems that the first-gen pinball had. You remember the flipper was laggy. We had some other things. So for me, I'm kind of like, okay, you know, I want to make sure that everything is working perfectly. Okay, that's just me. So I'm reconnecting here, guys. Hang on a second to the chat room. The Wi-Fi, I've told you, in here is terrible. Terrible. Prince Malcolm says, my tape deck plays Dare to be Stupid. MG, one man's FOMO is another man's early brand. Okay, so that's a great point, MG. Early bird discounts. Okay, early bird discount. If you want to save some bucks, you're going to save $400 or $500. Do it. If you need to do that. Me personally, I'm going to wait. That's just me. I'm going to wait and see if that's something I want to do. Okay, so I just motioned for Eduardo. He's like, really? Have a seat. We got Eduardo over here from New Wave Toys. We're gonna go ahead, grab the headset here so you can hear what the heck's going on because it's loud in here. It's very loud. So all right, we're gonna get you on microphone here. Number 5, right? 4. Excuse me, 4.
Siblings.
There you go. Now
all right.
So, guys that you don't know, this is Eduardo from New Wave Toys. So he's going to disclose everything to you. No, I'm just kidding. No. What do you think?
I am amazed at the size of this show. For starters, incredible turnout. Doors have not even opened yet, and they're already lining them up. Like,
really?
We got a crowd coming in at 11. It's my understanding we're going to have like close to 10,000 people is what Tom was saying. So I think we're going to have our hands full today.
That's crazy.
But no, we're super stoked and excited to be here. We unveiled our our new vending machine, and it is live selling keychains right now, and it's doing well. We got the pre-sale live. Pre-sale's doing well. Response has been really good. We got our mini arcade up. Folks can play.
Yep.
And we couldn't come to a show without merch, So we brought some replicates, and there's a couple sold out ones over there still. So you early birds, if you're in the area, come on down and grab that last Dragon's Lair. Or what else do I see over there? I think I see a Space Ace.
I know one of my community members, Adam Kalb, he wants a Centipede one. He wants me to give you his contact information.
I want a Centipede.
He wants a Centipede.
I work for the company, and I don't have a Centipede.
He wanted one. He wants to buy it. He's like, tell him if he has it. He's like, I want to buy it. So.
Oh, my God. I'm even trying to find a way to get parts to like, repair some, like we had some that had a bum screen from the get-go, and I was like, oh, let's just drop in a new screen, and then like let's refurb like this handful. I got like 5 or 6 that I'm like, ooh, because again, I'm like, I joined the company 3 years ago, and by then they were all sold out, so I didn't even get one.
So one of the things, one of the questions came up, are they going to manufacture larger cabs? He doesn't even have to say anything because I'm not going to put him in that position. But here's the thing.
Shiloh will be here later today, and we can ask him that question then.
We can ask him that at 4 o'clock, I believe he's going to be here.
Yes.
Well, at the panel here.
Yeah.
With Glenn and myself.
That's right.
Okay. So he's not going to answer that question. Being completely transparent.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you. And I've been the one hyping this up.
Right.
I said the 3/4 scale, and the whole community went nuts. I was actually waiting to get an email from you guys, like, why are you telling people this? And then
what I can disclose is there have been internal discussions between those two sizes, 3/4 and full size.
Full size, yeah, because Shiloh's big dude.
Yeah.
6'7"? 6'7" is that what he is? 6'7".
Very tall. Very tall.
So
him next to a full size cab, like he towers over him. Like we we have a centipede in our lobby, funny enough,
Right.
and whenever he like stands next to it, I'm like, "Is that a cabaret? Like, do we have a small unit?" And he's like, "No, man, this is the original."
So one of the things I said to Shiloh yesterday, I said, "Isn't this crazy? One of the tallest guys that I know is playing with the like the 1/6 scale. Like this, I want to see Shiloh play one of them."
Yeah.
Before I leave, I want to see him play one of those games.
In
because
fact,
I
we'll
can't,
when he
film it.
comes over,
Yeah.
we'll put one here in front of him.
You guys got to tune in for that. This is going to be hilarious because
I'm so happy he's here. Like this is
I got
the
to meet
first
him.
show he's done in a minute.
Yeah.
And, well, for us in general,
Okay.
right? Like it's
Okay.
shows have gotten way more expensive
Yeah.
to do, travel to, and we're small time, so it's a commitment, but we are super stoked to be here. This is a huge show. I'm so glad he got impassioned and was all like, "No, I'm going to be there."
Yeah,
so,
no, he's
we'll get
been
some
cool.
quality time with him today.
We've got Mike of All Trades in the chat room. He says, "Good morning, everyone, and thanks, Eduardo."
Very
you go.
welcome. Thank you. Thank
let's
you
see
for
here.
tuning in and for loving New Wave. Like we wouldn't be here without all the support and the love for the arcade. And I mean,
Yes.
and for me, I mean, I live in a small home. Not to brag, but I can't collect full size
No.
machines, and I'm a pinball guy. So it's kind of nice to be able to have a bookshelf where I can have 8 titles that I loved when I was a kid. And be able to grab them, and the fact that they're 1/6 scale made it. It was an easy sell on the wife. I was like, "It's Barbie scale. It's Barbie size."
Yeah, you can't.
And then
beat
she
that.
rolled up with a Han Solo and a Chewie, and we started building. So, there's a way to do that. Not everyone can afford or have a man cave. So this is.
I want to put this out to the community because yesterday, you guys didn't see it, and I'll take a picture of all the autographs that are on my shirt. Shiloh put NWT on the T-shirt. And I want you guys to do this because then Eduardo can go back to him and be like, "See, the community wants this." I made the suggestion to do the old school NWO font with the New Wave toys, the NWT T-shirts, hats. Would you guys be interested in that? Put a 1 in the chat room if you'd be interested in it. And we all have the whole Wolfpack thing. You go around New Wave toys because you got the W, the W. So I think it'd be pretty sweet to have that old school NWO
I
Hulk
think
Hogan
so too.
with New Wave toys. Like I think that the NWT, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. No, I think we should definitely propose it to him, and if we can pull, we can get away with that logo, right?
I think so. I think we've got lawyers in the chat room. We'll have to make sure that they get back with us and let us know because I think it would be because there's a little bit of a delay from everything coming in. I think it would be pretty awesome, stellar. I think it'd be good branding for you guys.
I think we need merch. I mean,
Yes.
first and foremost, I
Yes.
think New Wave needs merch. I would love if we had shirts, maybe a nice jacket at some point,
Yep.
hats. I don't know what would everyone be down with.
Yeah.
I know T-shirts is an easy sell, but does everyone need another black T-shirt? I don't know. But,
As a content creator, I would want a T-shirt.
Yeah.
To wear when most of the content creators when they do videos for companies for products, they wear the shirt.
They like to rep the brand.
The reason being is then you take that, so it's not plastered with the like my brand. Like I wouldn't wear this shirt to do that because it's like you guys need to use it for your marketing, right?
Right.
So we don't want to, we obviously don't want to do that. So to have a shirt, hey, there's Detroit Love in the house. Come on in here, have a seat. Come on over here, right here.
Good morning.
Have a seat.
Good morning.
Number
Good,
2.
Eduardo.
What's
Very
going
nice
on,
to meet
brother?
you.
Detroit Love, Carl.
Hey, let's go on. Detroit Love's part of the OG content creators. Have a seat. Grab the headset. He's got your mic on. Go ahead. You pop on that mic. Right up on there. Yeah, you might have to just shift down a little bit. I'll have to move it down in between.
Oh, okay, no problem.
What's going on, brother?
I'm doing fantastic, man. How you doing? How you doing? You were out here yesterday? Or this
Yeah,
week?
we were setting up. Have you met Eduardo before from New Wave Toys?
We've met via email.
Oh, right.
Oh,
But
via
no,
okay. Okay.
It's a pleasure to meet you in person.
Yeah, man.
Shiloh's a huge fan of yours as well.
I'm a fan of tech. I'm a fan of retro gaming.
We're working on it here. Just keep tightening it. It'll go. We're fixing things on the run.
And I'm a fan of Tech Buzz. So this
Yeah,
is,
Sheldon, come on in. Have a seat, brother. You can sit right now next to Eduardo. Put a headset on or whatever. Wherever you want to go. You can sit on the other side here if it's closer. We can move things. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, then it'll be the only reason I said that's easier for him to tighten that up, and we can put a headset on. Cody number 5.
All right.
And here's your headset. That one will reach better. Whatever. So Sheldon's part of the community. He's part of the community, making things out of 3D stuff. And
Very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think? Is this surreal? You're sitting here as content creators with a company, and it's not on Skype.
I mean, I received the Classic Coke machine just before I got on the road.
Oh, the mini fridge.
Yeah, the mini fridge, the Classic Coke. I did a quick unboxing of it yesterday.
Nice,
that
thank
thing
you.
is impressive.
Thank you.
That thing
Thank
is
you
very
much.
well done.
How about the little dollar bills that are in it?
I know.
Isn't that sick?
Now, I didn't figure out yet if the dollar bill is actually inserted or not, but I know the coins do.
The coins do. The dollars do not.
Okay,
We're not there yet.
Okay,
Soon,
and
soon.
the cans dispense.
The
That's
can,
freaking
the
awesome.
can is really cool.
Yes.
It's really cool.
And it's rapid freeze. Chill for the. Oh, thank you.
You have to sign that. You have to put your John Hancock on that.
Yeah, and so it.
Did you sign it?
Yes, yesterday. Yeah. Yeah.
So you were actually playing with the Coke cans. He was trying. I heard he was trying to open them.
Oh yes, excellent. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Very cool.
You were trying to. Did you try to? When you opened them, did you think that they were metal like that, or did you think they were plastic? Because when I first opened the package, I was like, "Holy cow, these things are metal!" The cans of Coke, right?
And they get cold.
Yeah, they actually do get.
They get cold.
Total.
That's what gets me. I'm like, oh my god, and it's cold.
Total transparency. Total transparency. I have not plugged it in yet. To get cold, I turned it on so I could get lighting. That's all I did with it.
Yeah. And I will say that makes sense. That's how we display it as well, because it consumes a lot of power, in a weird way. So unless you really need it, or
here we go. There we go.
So there's the can.
There's the can.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we can.
Zoom.
He can show. Yeah.
Where's the camera?
Hold on that camera, and we'll see if he can zoom that into. So you can see the can. Here he's going to zoom it up. We're limited here, guys. Normally we can show like a display we can show the desktops and stuff, but there you go. He's showing it. There you go.
Yeah, I mean it's as realistic as you can get in the miniature size, and they're solid, man. When you insert them into the into the rack for the dispenser, them suckers has some.
They got some weight to them.
Yeah, they got some weight, and the whole cabinet has weight to it.
Oh yeah.
I said if I was a Barbie and was pushed on it, it would be equivalent to if I was pushing on a real one.
Right.
I mean, it is down to every aspect realistic.
And the funny thing is there's one in our hotel.
Did you get a picture as a refrigerator?
There's a like. Granted, they modernized the artwork on
Okay.
it, but we're looking at it and we're like, oh my god, this is the same machine. It's just been updated.
That's awesome. I mean, it's detailed to be able to hit the button, pick which drink you want, and dispense it. That thing is.
Do you have the Xbox one?
Which Xbox?
The Xbox refrigerator that they came out that looks like the Series
No,
X?
I've never seen that.
Did you ever see that?
I saw it. I never
So
used it.
my son and I got one. We got it at Christmas time because they were like $100. We got them for 50 each. Okay, so I took it. This one from New Wave Toys gets colder. That one only gets to whatever room temperature is. So if your room temperature is 70 degrees, that's as cold as it's getting. So I don't even really use it as a refrigerator anymore. But when I saw that one gets down to like 35 and even 40 degrees, I was like, that's insane.
And in rapid time. I mean, it doesn't take long for it to get. I mean, you turn it on, it's instantly cold to the touch. And the drinks in there can hold two cans or one beer in a bottle, or 2 beers cans of beer. That thing is impressive.
That's one I'm going to set where my broadcast stuff is, so I could just open it, grab a can, and sit like this, and set it down. Instead of having this, I need it right there.
Yeah, because you can keep it cold the whole time. Open up the door and get it, and take another sip, and keep it cold.
Listen, you read my mind, man. That's what I'm going to do with it at home. Have you checked anything out, Sheldon, from New Wave Toys?
No.
No, not out. Oh, you got to go. Davian, skee ball. They just brought skee ball.
No, I saw that last night on Facebook.
Yeah. They got the
checked it
Coke
out, yeah.
machine over there. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, we got a couple prototypes up front, and then we set up like a mini free play arcade with all of the games, the older titles and stuff. And
Good deal.
actually get your hands on them and have a good time. 'Cause
Nice.
we're 4 minutes to doors, and
Wow. Yeah, we're gonna have to let you go.
I'm dying to see
Yeah.
if we're gonna get a herd or if it's just gonna flow throughout the day. I'm looking forward to seeing some good cosplay. I heard a lot of folks are coming in.
Yeah. So before we let you go, because I know you got to get to your booth, out of all, we're going to go down the horn here. What's your favorite New Wave Toys product that you have right now? What's your favorite? Tell everybody out there.
That we have available.
That you have available.
on
Yeah,
the
no,
website.
not the stuff that's hush hush that we haven't talked about yet.
Well,
that
I
we're
can
going to
only-
find out about 4 o'clock.
I can only speak. I'm sorry. You want to go that way?
However you want to do it. I don't care who does it.
I can only speak from what I have. So I have the change machine charger,
right.
which
Oh,
I absolutely
I
love.
forgot about that.
I have the what's the guy, the Adventure?
Oh, not Space Ace, right?
Not the original.
the Dragon's Lair.
Right, so I have
Dragon's
Dragon's Lair, which is freaking impressive. I don't think I figured out how to open the door to see the actual display.
Oh, the display.
It's on the
You
back.
just gotta, you just gotta give it a little muscle.
Okay,
You
yeah.
just gotta pull on it.
So I hadn't actually seen that, but I know it's pretty slick. But so I would have said the change machine because that's to me is just the most iconic for my history, and I love it. But the Coke machine, I was so impressed with that. I think that jumped to the top. Now I do have the Zotar on pre-order.
Yes.
So I'm waiting for that one.
Yeah, we
you
have
have that
our
over there.
there's a
Oh, you have it over there?
We don't. It's not final, but
Okay.
it's.
Oh,
one of the
okay, I
newer
can't wait. I
prototypes.
hadn't been there. I just got
We
here.
got the robotics down, so
Okay.
you gotta check it out.
I saw the video.
Animatronics.
So I'll definitely go take a look at that for sure.
Oh, please do. No, we're super excited. It just came in like a week before the show.
Nice.
And we're dialing it in. We're hoping to ship all pre-orders by end of year. So right now they're on schedule to arrive to us probably 3rd week of December.
Nice.
Hopefully
Nice.
2nd week, and we'll get all those out, and then we can do general release.
Great.
at
Go
the
ahead,
start of
Sheldon.
the
I
year.
apologize for cutting you off. What's your favorite?
I don't have any.
Yeah, he's still new. You have to indoctrinate him later.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to indoctrinate.
All right, for me.
What's yours?
I mean, it's Kubert.
See, I was gonna say Kubert for the reason that I got Warren to sign it.
See, and that's
why.
kind of me. I have an attachment to it because I remember seeing Kubert age 10 in the arcade for the first time.
Right.
And was immediately drawn to it because of the diagonal, the cartooniness of it all,
Right.
the sounds.
Yep.
And then to, come full circle, I turned 50 this year. So a couple years ago,
You're just
being
a
able
little
to,
baby.
to meet Warren in person while we're working on this project, have him come on as a consultant, to the point where we're hanging out with him in his home, looking at his original prototype, which we ended up using. We recreated the Warren Davis edition.
Yeah.
And all the wear and tear on it, like we copied. So it was just such an amazing experience from start to finish. So I have a personal attachment to that machine, but I will say the funnest to play for me is 1943. I love taking 1943, plugging it into the HDMI, getting the double controllers, get a buddy on, and just mash it out. It's a good time.
I was gonna say, aesthetically, the Kubert's the best because I have it. Like I said, Warren Davis signed it, and you guys were kind enough to send it out. But Food Fight is the one that I've been having the most fun with. Honest to God, I never had nostalgia for that game growing up. So when you guys send it out for review, I'm sitting there going, okay, I've never seen this arcade. I don't know it. So I'm reading about it, and I'm looking at the banana joystick. I'm like, really? People played this with the banana joystick?
Nostalgia would.
Topper? Yeah, nostalgia. So I'm like looking at this, and then the wads of gum, right?
Yeah.
You saw the wads of gum that you could stick up. So I'm sitting there and I'm going, okay, this is a fun cabinet. When I started playing it, I was like, it's challenging, and now I've been looking for a Food Fight cartridge to play.
Okay.
Because just because it opened my eyes, because I've never seen it before.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played Food Fight. I'm not familiar with it at all.
But
so.
they have it over there. If you can play, I think you guys have it
Yeah,
over
I
there
have
to
two
play.
of them. Two
Okay,
of them
I'll
on
definitely-
free
I'll
play.
definitely-
Go play it.
Okay.
I'm telling you, you're going to be sitting there going, "Wow, this is really fun." Like
Yeah.
this is
It grows on you. It's a simple game that grows on you.
Very
It really
simple
does.
game.
That's my wife said.
Well, we got to let Eduardo go. He'll be back at some point during the
at
break.
some
We're gonna
point,
have him sit down.
I'm
He'll
here all day.
He'll
I'll
wave
probably
and be
here
like,
till
"I'm
10
free,"
o'clock.
and we'll have him come in because he's got to work the booth, or Shiloh's gonna. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Got
kidding.
to keep the big guy happy.
Check him out, New Wave Toys.
Yeah, come on down if you're in town, man. We're gonna have a blast.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, listen,
Gentlemen.
man, appreciate it. Thank you
Likewise,
for stopping
thank
by.
you so
Oh, yeah,
much.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'll see
Likewise,
you over in the
yeah,
booth. for sure.
definitely. We'll be here all day and tomorrow.
Awesome, awesome.
You guys stay tuned in. There's a lot of
All
good
right,
stuff.
Detroit Love, thank you so much. Make sure you go over there and check that.
Oh,
I'm going to
for
put
sure.
this over here. We can get the people to sign as this is going, because they're going to be kicking this off probably shortly, right? Are they getting ready over on the stage over there?
Yeah, they're gonna be
11:30?
I have to get a couple
Let's
more
see here,
stamps
hang on.
here. Do I have? Am I stamping my book here at your booth?
We can. I'm booth number 251.
All right, we'll sort that out then.
They start at 11:30. It's only 11 right now.
Oh, okay. So we got some time then. So you guys are good. The only reason I wouldn't be throwing you off, I have to stream what's over there, so I got to tell everybody, hey, we'll be back right after we stream what's going on. So you guys are going to have plenty of entertainment all day long if you're watching the stream and you can't be here. Guys like these are going to be popping in all day long, and he might even come back, right? You're going to come back.
I'm sure it'll be a gang
Because,
of us.
because I want to know what you find when you're out there, because you'll be able to walk the floor. I can't all the time.
Right.
And I was telling
I'll
some of
be
the other guys, if you're shooting any video, bring it back. We'll put it on a thumb drive here. I'll give it to him for the TriCaster, and you're talking over it. Be like, hey, this is something I found interesting. We'll play it.
Okay.
We'll play it for you for the live stream as a collaborative community effort, because I can't get out there for everything. And if you guys are shooting video, say, hey, this is Detroit Love, and we're at the DeLorean, and man, this car is phenomenal, and we'll just throw it on the video.
Cool.
What the heck, man?
All right.
We can
problem.
we can do that, right?
Absolutely.
We can do that, right? Yeah. He says, yeah. He said we can do that. So, guys, make sure you stay tuned in all day. We have interviews. We're gonna have cosplayers. We're gonna have everybody in there.
And you're gonna have Chill Pop in a few minutes, right? We're gonna talk to him about bringing a fridge over.
He needs to bring a fridge over here.
Yeah.
Product placement, yeah. Let's get Eduardo to bring one of them over here. I'll plug that sucker in and put my drinks in it, because these are.
Yeah. Who
feel
wants,
that?
Yeah. Who wants room temperature drinks?
Dude, these are like, yeah. Because they're out of water right now for us. So.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get right on that. for
Yeah.
you.
He's got so Detroit. Detroit Love's gonna go over there. He's gonna be like, yo, you need to get a Coke machine over there and plug it in. I have one
You
at
have
home.
a plug. You have an open plug.
I have an open plug right down there. Detroit Love's gonna give you a walkthrough with it.
All the effort and you don't have an open plug.
He's going for it. So, guys, there's gonna be so many cosplayers coming over. Have you seen anybody cool walking around that you were like?
Well, I've ran into Sonya Blade. yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I mean-
that goes without saying.
I mean, I'm just enjoying running across people that I've been chatting with on Facebook for 3.5 years, and finally meeting them in person.
So did you see Matt Astra's Gaming? He's here, Scott.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he
Yep.
stopped by a little bit ago. B Kong was here.
Yeah.
They were just sitting here talking to me a little bit ago. And so we had a bunch of people popping in. We still have a bunch of people walking around and saying hi. And here's somebody with a Super Game Room Dudes t-shirt on. He's walking around. You just missed Detroit Love. He was just here a little bit. Oh, look at, he got one. He scored it.
No.
He's like, we're going to do this right. All right, so Detroit Love's bringing over. Just put it right there. Put it right there. Yep, you can put it right there. All right, we're going to do this here. Hopefully it reaches. If not, I get another extension.
Good deal. Yeah, if anybody needs the
We'll go down
shims
under
for
the
their
table.
At Games trackball, I brought some shims to hand out.
Just go right under the tablecloth. There's an extension cord right there, Detroit Love, right there. All right, yeah, we're gonna get to what, and then we could turn that sucker around, then, huh? Turn this around, and then we can put it in there. All right, so Sheldon, you do a lot of the 3D printing. Ah, there we go. We got some power.
Yeah.
We gotta put some of that stuff in there. We need the shelf in there.
Yeah, I 3D print the trackball shims. For
You had some shims there just a second ago.
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You adjust it. Let's
I
see what we got
actually brought
here.
some shims if anybody needs any. I brought some to hand out.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. I need some shims.
Yep.
Did I give you a keychain?
No.
My son probably had them away. So these are ones that Angel Otero made. Okay,
cool.
so I'm saving them for guys that are viewers of the show, that people are.
Thanks.
You just have to peel off the paper so it's not scratched.
Nice.
So some of these guys were doing this. This is what it looks like. I know you guys
cool.
on stream
Sweet.
can't really see it, but we can do this. I think I have one that's I could display.
Yeah.
So if you're here at the show and you want a keychain, there's the keychain. He did a
Cool.
really good job.
Oh, and they've got a lot of Angels LED signs displayed in that retro game area.
Okay.
With the consoles.
Yes. He made a bunch of the signs like you're seeing up front. The other reason I wanted this here, I'm going to promote it all the time.
Oh,
I'm
good
going to
deal.
shill for Sheldon. Hashtag shill for Sheldon. Okay, because he is. What does it say on this thing? He is the trackball shim guy and the #1 at games fan. That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
He takes pride in that.
Yeah.
That is something, and I know with the stuff that you're putting out, it's quality stuff. So you guys in the chat room, if you have it, if they want some, they're not here. How do they get in touch with you to get some?
Well, Gunther sells a lot of the stuff on uplay.com or uplayarcade.com, but I actually sell some of it on my own eBay.
On
site.
eBay?
Yeah,
Okay.
eBay.
So you have an eBay store. Can they hit you up on Facebook to get a link to your
Anybody,
eBay?
yeah, anybody can look me up, Sheldon Sims on Facebook.
Okay.
And I'll give them the link.
Awesome.
Or look up Seller TNT2 Gamer on AOL.
Okay. So you guys get that, write it down. So you have not only the shims
on eBay.
on eBay,
TNT,
not AOL.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you still have AOL.
TNT2gamer@AOL.com is my email address.
Do you have any other products that you're still working on for either the At Games or any of the other stuff?
I do the logos, the CoinOps X logo, the At Games logo,
the CoinOps one looks good. I saw that yesterday.
Cool.
Yeah. You
And
showed it
what
to me
else?
yesterday.
The One Sauce logo with the joystick in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And the trackball covers, USB and HDMI port covers.
I have those. You sent them to me a long time. And the screw covers.
Screw covers.
Screw
for
covers.
The 1.0 cabinet. The power button cover and the rewind button cover.
We need to get a cover, and I don't know if you can make it, but we need a cover to cover on the Legends, either V1 or I think it's V1 at the Kids at the Church, because I have one of those right angle USB cables that they make. I think Wagner showed it where it's just the ribbon that goes down.
Yes. Yeah.
The kids like to play with it and pull the ribbon out of it. So if there was some way to cover that whole area with something, I hate to.
Be easy.
So I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but my version 1, I gave it to the church. The kids play it with CoinOps, and they play it on Sundays.
Cool.
I've upgraded to the 1.2 because I got all that price matching for like $135.
Oh, sweet.
And I wanted the quad play because now with like Glenn making all these extra sticks, I can put them in the quad play and try different games. Even if I'm not playing 4-player, I can still do it. So that's something that I want to be able to do with it. So so anything you can come up with to cover that up there, that's going to be pretty cool. But guys, just make sure at the bottom of the hour, 11:30, I'll be getting notified by my producer to we're going to turn the attention over to the main stage. We've got a fun-filled event planned. We're going to have Glenn from Glenn's Retro Show talking about his new Ikari Warriors joystick. We're going to have Shiloh making his big announcement at 4 o'clock today with Glenn from Glenn's Retro Show. Okay. We have a panel that we're going to be hosting, okay, from 1:15 to 2 p.m. with the guys from Minus World. I don't know if you know any of those guys. Nathaniel Bandy, he's over there. Swanky Box, Simple Flips, Nintendo, if you follow Nintendo. Nintendrew's coming over. And Sherry 5. They're all going to be coming over here. We're going to have a panel discussing how to make this a living, how to do YouTube for a living. So I think it's going to be a really interesting panel. These guys all have over 500,000 subscribers. They're doing something right. So if you want to know how to make this a living, tune into the panel. That's going to be from 1:15 to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. The feed will still continue to go all day long, even if we're not sitting right here. And then we have a gap at 2:45 to 3:15 where we're talking with Glenn. in between all that stuff's going to be going on. There's going to be blindfold punch out. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got from 3:45 to 4:30. We've got P-Dubs, Michael B, Kongs, Console Kits, Glenn. They're all coming over here. We're going to have a little powwow round table. That'll go on, and then we'll have again some more randos. We'll be doing stuff tomorrow with other content creators.
Yeah, so I still need to walk around to everything. I kind of did a small sweep earlier, but
just sizing everything out.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to listen. You got to do it before the crowd comes. 'Cause once the crowd comes, it's over.
Yep.
I mean, you're done because you're not going to be able to find anything and do that. But if you guys didn't get a chance to come out here, I will be in Pittsburgh next week. And we'll be doing some live streaming there, checking out that convention. I'm really super excited about the Pittsburgh Gaming Convention. And then in November, we're supposed to be going out doing this very thing in Columbus for Torg. So if you guys are in the area and you couldn't make this one, but you still want to come out and see the panel and, have this same coverage, we're going to do it. That's what we do. We do this live coverage.
We do.
What do you think about it? I mean, being able to come in here, sit down, and just jump right on air.
This is fun. Yeah.
I know you're not really you've never been on shows before, right?
Just one.
Oh, you okay?
And it was just one of those where they said
virtual.
Anybody call in,
Okay.
and you joined me in the screen one time, but it was on one, just for a couple of minutes on one show. So.
See, I like to do this kind of stuff because I like people to see people in the community like yourself that are making a difference with these cabinets, with these arcades, with these whatever else that they're doing, so that if in the event people are having a problem, they can get their solutions. And guys, we are watching the chat room. That's why you'll see us look down from time to time. I know you guys are having your own conversations in there, but feel free. If you got any questions for Sheldon, throw it in the chat room while he's still here.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions, Carl, be careful. MG has a wrench. Oh, yeah, MG's one of my mom. I love MG. He's a great guy.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that community does.
Yes.
Outside of at games that a lot of us we've had these cabinets for 3.5 years, and we know them inside and out, and that's 24/7 when we're not out on our real day jobs. We're helping everybody in the community. So.
But you did like I did for a little while. You had to walk away from the community for a little bit because the community just got to be. I don't want to say the community just got to be overwhelming, but it did kind of get overwhelming, right?
Yeah, it got a little toxic and negative, but.
Yeah, I don't like to do that. That's like
yeah.
I think people like to be the fire starters. They like to yeah. I don't know. It's been super positive here. We haven't had. It's all been a great experience with different people. So I can't complain. Like all the companies that I've interacted with, the only one I haven't been to is At Games yet.
Ah.
So who from At Games is here? I heard rumors John is here.
John Irigoyen is here.
Delilah's here.
And Aaron Bush is here.
Oh, Aaron came out. No way. I love Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay, so Aaron came out. So you guys were wondering who was all out here from At Games. I wish PK would have came out.
Me too. He's going to be in Chicago.
Oh, for pinball.
Yeah.
Are you going to that?
No.
No, I'm not going either. No.
This was last minute, and I spent so much money to get here that, I need to plan better in the future.
And you're based out of, you don't have to give exact location, but what state?
Yeah, I'm in Southeast Texas.
So, oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you did have a travel.
Yeah.
Yikes. All the way to Cleveland.
Yeah, and I came just to meet everybody, so I'm enjoying
There's nothing
it.
wrong with that. There's,
Yeah.
you know what? It kind of helps solidify. Not like we're anybody special. It's just that we just do different things. Like this is what I do. My live streaming. I love collecting. I love meeting people. I've been doing this for years. To be able to come out here to a convention like this, to see like-minded people, wear stuff like this and not get made fun of.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a geek stream, right? This is Nerdville.
Yeah.
And I was a little worried about wearing this, but then I look around. I'm like, yep, I'm right at home here.
And this is kind of out of my comfort zone.
Oh, being on camera?
Yeah, I'm real big at just chatting with people and getting active in the
You're
groups,
doing fine.
but,
This just feels like you and I are just conversing on a microphone in front of. I mean, the cameras are going, but I mean, we're
this is like a whole new level of cool, though.
Right now, you know why everybody does live streams, right?
Yeah.
Because you could still do this, even remotely. You could still do this by like getting on. I forget what they use. StreamYard. These guys use StreamYard.
Yeah.
You can still do that. Get on these different shows. And you should. Anybody, because you're finding out if you have a good host, you're going to have fun because they're never going to let you fall down, and they're not going to be like put you in a position where you're going to say something or do something that's going to maybe embarrass you or your brand. You're just you just. Some guys will throw you under the fire, but this is the best way to learn. You sit down and you just converse. It's the best way to do it. I'm telling you.
Cool.
Wow, that Darth Vader's helmet is.
I saw somebody.
That's pretty cool.
Did you see Randy the Macho Man Savage a while ago? He looked just like him.
I didn't understand that one with the foxtail in the back. Is there something significant to that? Like he's walking around with a foxtail on his back?
Maybe he likes Super Mario. With
oh, you know what? I never thought of that. You might be actually. All right, so Andy's Game Room says, so I'm unfamiliar with Sheldon's shim, so I don't know if you want to kind of go over a little bit about it.
I guess when the At Games trackball came out, I got my Legends Ultimate in January of 2020, and people were immediately complaining that their trackballs were breaking. And
from At Games?
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I didn't even know how to use 3D software yet, and I had just bought my printer, but I learned enough quickly to design the shims. I had my little digital calipers out, measuring everything, and went through a bunch of revisions for the pieces to get them to work. But then in February of 2020, we came out with the shims, and that was like the answer to fix the version 1 trackball.
Right.
Since then, they came out with the version. They changed the plastic.
Okay.
To ABS plus polycarbonate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the trackball is a little stronger now, but it's still. They didn't change the design at all. It still has the gaps between the roller holders and the sides of the case.
Yeah.
So it's still vulnerable, but if you stick these suckers in there,
it helps it.
Yeah, it's like indestructible.
So if somebody gets those, like me, and I'm not a modder, but I know how to follow instructions. Is there instructions that come with those to show somebody, or there's videos about it?
I did a PDF step-by-step document.
Okay.
It tells you how to take the control panel apart.
Okay, cool.
Like the motherboard is on top of the trackball case, so you have to take the motherboard
off. Oh, yeah, I know
off.
it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, take 3 screws out and drop the trackball, and then take 4 screws out to get the trackball
housing,
case off. Yeah, the housing. You have to take the little corner. There's like a diagonal roller in the corner.
Yes.
You have to take that out to get this one taller piece in.
Okay.
But it's real easy to follow. Thousands of people have already put them in. So
you know what? It's something you definitely want to check out if you're having trouble with the At Games trackball. And that's not slamming At Games. Let's just make that known. I mean, he has the screw cover caps, which was really cool in the At Games Legends version 1. They're still on them to this day. We have them on at the church. So this is something you definitely want to check it out with Sheldon because of having that. Yeah.
The trackball is built okay, but if you have little kids that don't know better and they're putting a lot of pressure on the top of the trackball.
Yeah.
This will save your life.
Yep, you run into problems there.
Yeah.
So yeah, can we if we can have Daniel maybe come over and move that mic, because I was going to do it before the broadcast happened. Just slide that mic down a little bit, because Detroit Love was right with this one, moving this one down. I felt like when we were that mic there, can you just unscrew the bottom of it just a little bit and slide it down, maybe like lefty loosey, righty tighty. I might have to do it. If you can't do it, I'll do it after this. But yeah, these are things that some of these guys don't know.
10-minute warning.
10-minute warning. Okay, 10-minute warning. So these are things that a lot of people didn't know because maybe they didn't have the version 1 at games like you and I did. We battled through that. And I think you do a lot, though, with coin ops still, right? Or the sauce?
I do one sauce.
One sauce.
Yeah.
One sauce. Okay. So if you guys are looking for that, he's your guy. So you want to follow him to find out information about that. And he's got cards.
Join the Awesome Sauce group
I need
on
a card.
Facebook.
He's going to give me a card because we're.
And then for anything coin ops,
let's pull this up.
Join Atlas. The At Games Legends Ultimate Society for Coin Ops X. And if you want one sauce, go to the Awesome Sauce group on Facebook.
All right, so this is called Awesome Sauce?
Yeah.
So, Cody, I'm going to pull this up here for you so you can show the screen here with us, with what we're doing here. So you guys that are watching right now, we actually have the ability to show some screens. So this is your group. Or your affiliate, you work with. I see Glenn's in there and P-Dubs and a bunch of guys.
Yeah, I used to be an admin, but I dropped down. I was too busy.
Okay.
But I'm still heavily involved.
So you got a bunch of different things in here. People just posting updates. So if you're and this pretty much works with, and I hate to say it like this, guys, but this will actually work even if At Games updates their stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's a big issue as you found.
Firmware 5.70 killed it for about 2 days, and we've already got a fix for it. So don't worry about that.
That's cool. So yeah, if you haven't, you want to join. This is. Do you have to be invited? Because I don't remember. I've been in this.
You don't have to be invited. Just
join
go
it.
to the group and join it. You have to be accepted, but.
Okay.
We've got several admins that will accept you right away. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So make sure you guys check that out. I'm going to come back over here to the main screen.
Did you
here.
check this one out?
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cody. I'm going to go back to that. Hang on. Is it a Facebook page?
Yeah. Go to just type At Games Legends. That one.
The Ultimate Society.
Yeah, Ultimate Society.
All right. So we're going to pull this up.
This is where the Coin Ops X shelves hang out. So if you want Coin Ops X help, go to Atlas.
Because we get a lot of people that come in and they want ROMs, and we try to tell them Cool Toy has all the ROMs, but they don't listen.
Yeah.
And look at this. This is what happens when you get. Look at this.
Oh man.
This hype train, and of course P-Dubs is leading it, and Michael B and Kongs
and Todd Fry with the boombox.
This is where you get the goof troop. We're gonna go back to that. This guy.
Michael B.
You listen. You stopped. They stopped the Congo line. He had the camera on him, and they stopped. They all just stopped like this. You gonna come back? What's going on, brother?
It's so good to finally meet you in person.
We were laughing because you guys were all Congoing in, right? So what's going on, brother? He gets the camera on you guys.
Yeah.
If you see it. And it stops. You guys stopped. I was like, what the heck? So, well,
what's going on?
What's going on?
I'm so tired. So tired.
They're all.
I've been trying to meet up with you guys for 2 days.
You gotta talk to them.
Oh man, Sheldon, we were all over the place. We never did anything we were intending to do. It's been a wild couple days.
Why are you slam dunking basketballs?
I think the heart still thinks I can, but the body tells me no.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even try to do that. Okay, he did it too. There's no way. There's no way they're gonna do that. We were talking with him for a while.
Yeah.
Aren't you going to sit down too?
Not over
Let's see.
Tom.
So Tom is too good to sit down. See, that's what it boils down to.
I got 2 minutes.
All right.
That's all we got. We got 2 minutes, and you're starting this job.
2 minutes.
What?
2 minutes, Turkish. 2 minutes.
Oh, we only got 2 minutes?
Tom's only got
Use
2
the other
minutes.
ones. Use the other ones if they're not long enough. There you go. All right, we need number 5 on. All of them should be on, but number 6.
What up? What up?
Hello.
Hey,
This is
this
Tom.
guy.
Hey guys.
This is wild.
He was already copping a field early. You might as well sit down on the end.
4 minutes.
4 minutes and counting.
4 minutes and counting. Here we go.
What happens in 4 minutes?
The official start.
Opening ceremonies, main
Opening
stage.
ceremony. Oh, crap. Yeah, we're streaming that over there.
Oh,
so
awesome.
We'll be pulling it. So I got to stop doing this so we can go into that. So what have you guys found anything interesting?
We literally just walked in, hopped in a conga line, and made our way over here.
I think they found me. Yeah, that was about it.
It was pretty much exactly like I expected. Immediately into the Congo line.
Yeah.
They said the lines are really long out front.
Yeah, we got them all in.
Hey, Sheldon, you got to do me a favor, man. All these pictures you're posting in the Facebook groups, telling everyone you're having a great time, but there's no smile. we got to get that smile going, bro. You're bringing down the vibe.
I was talking about it last night. I was going to make a collage of all Sheldon's pictures. Wild times at the Cleveland Gaming Classic.
Yeah.
So Tom, while you're here, we're going to pass this down. You got to sign the shirt. There's a plastic bag in between it. I'm going to actually frame it. It's so it doesn't bleed through.
Oh.
I'm actually going to frame that from everybody, even viewers that have come up. They've all been signing it. I think it'll.
Are you sure you want me to sign it?
Yes. Yes. Shiloh was the first to sign it, and I told him, I was like, you got to do the whole New World Order logo with the NWT and have everybody going around like that. New Wave Toys, right?
It's official. It's signed.
All right. We're going to pass this down. Michael B can do it.
Pen's coming.
There you go.
All right.
What's that?
All right, you're going to lose me now.
You got to.
That's right. We're going
I'm
to wrap
bouncing,
this
but
up.
I'll come back later.
You got to sign Mikey.
It's good to see you guys. No
Mikey
more conga lines. All right, see you guys. Keep it up. Thanks, Steven.
Appreciate it.
All right, later.
Appreciate
See you guys.
Let's say console fanboy. Wow, wow. It's a Super Game Room, dudes. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
What do you say?
It's a Super Game Room, dudes.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Oh.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Well, there's a long backstory. I sang Console Fanboy a song last night to remember me by.
Okay.
Console fanboy. I don't know if you know this or not, but Carrie Hoskins is here.
Did you see her?
She's here.
Did you see her?
No, I was in a conga line, but
okay.
I'm gonna walk over there and introduce myself.
Fox is over there. He's like hiding, and Console Kids is hiding.
Oh, they'll come over here in a minute. Oh wow, the New Wave Toys booth is right there.
Yeah, it's within. Yeah. Did you see did I put the picture out where Glenn is standing on a stepladder next to Shiloh?
Oh,
did you see that?
No, I did not see that.
So Glenn, we took one yesterday.
Yeah.
Right here.
60 seconds.
It was no lie. Look at it.
Man.
Dubs, there's
That's hilarious.
he's standing on either as a chair or stepladder.
Yeah, man.
Speaking, he heard his name.
My God!
Oh my God! Hold on!
Hey, Clint.
Glenn, calm down.
Work it!
You guys can't see it.
Okay, Steve, it's time to start switching over.
Okay. All right. Well, real quick, Glenn's going to jump in real quick. Then we have 1 minute. We got to switch over to them. So Glenn.
Yeah, it's longer.
Yeah, that was longer. We got 1 minute. It's part of the contract. He has to sit down.
I got to say something. Hi, guys.
Michael B.
What up, bro?
Do you see what he did to my banner?
Oh, that's
terrible. So do you see what Matt Astra did?
Oh yeah.
Okay. He had to do it. Do you have your stickers?
No, they're still on back order. I got to get a new vendor.
So I was just wondering when you guys were going to show up. I heard you were, harding a little too hard last night.
Yeah, things happen.
People been going by Michael's booth all morning looking for him. And
Guys, we're going to be back later on with all this. So stay tuned. We're going to take you right now to main stage.
Rock and roll.
Main stage.
This is so cool.
The last couple days, and I'm on like 2-4 hours on average a day.
Yeah, a lot of ZQuil, but it's been good.
It really has. It really has.
Hey, Corey and I, we got our beds over there, so we've just been sleeping and living for the last couple weeks. But thank you guys for being here. We're so pumped. This is a dream come true. We've been building this, as you guys know, for a number of years. Who was here last year? Anyone here last year? Do you guys like it better up here or in the basement? Let me hear some basements. Let me hear some upstairs. All right, I like it.
What do you think, Abby? I think the upstairs won. Did you hear that?
I think the upstairs won by.
We can always go back to the VFW hall if you guys want. At least the beers are $2. That's what the VFW had going on.
Wait, was that beer or was it sink water? I'm not sure.
Probably both. No, but thank you guys for coming. We're so thrilled to put this on, to make this a multi-day event. The biggest thing we always heard every year is, why is it just one day? Why is it just one day? So really enjoy yourselves. Have an amazing, fun time weekend. Check out the BattleTech pods. There's so much going on. We couldn't do it without you guys being here, so really, really appreciate it. How am I doing, by the way?
You're doing great, man. I gotta say. Now, the cool thing that we afford by being upstairs is we just have so much brand new programming for you to enjoy. Not only countless vendor booths, not only this amazing arcade. Abby, I saw you shredding on Guitar Hero yesterday.
Oh yeah, another game from my youth.
I think one might say Slay, in fact, right?
Sure, one could say that.
Well, I'm trying.
Also, I'm going to jump in. Machine, but I will challenge anyone to some DDR. I'm game. Just not right now, because I don't want to be sweaty the rest of the day. But if anyone wants to play DDR, you tell me. I even got my green kicks on. I'm ready to go.
Y'all, this is an example of shoes that you will not be mistaken for a deer in the forest if you wear those shoes.
True. Very true.
It's really great. So DDR, we got all of that stuff. BattleTech pods. Oh my gosh, Abby, we gotta take a second. We gotta get in those BattleTech pods.
Has anyone done BattleTech? Was anyone here last night and did BattleTech? How was it? Did you get a printout too? They have the printouts? Oh, sweet. Yeah, so you do the BattleTech pods, you get a printout. Again, that is such a huge thing for us this year, so please check that out. And I check it out early. You can see the line's already filling up, but yeah, what else is going on?
You know, there's one kind of big thing.
What's that?
That we did. In fact, I think everyone needs to take a look at the screen and experience the power.
Oh my God.
Yo, what's up, fellow gamers? Welcome to CGC Power. What is CGC Power, you ask?
Dude, it's only like the most excellent thing that ever existed of all time.
That's totally right. CGC Power is our recreation of your favorite obstacle courses from when we were kids. Like Video Power and Double Dare.
Yo, I love those shows!
And what about Guts?
Oh, ooh, and Legends of the Hidden Temple? And what about Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Oh!
That show was hella dope, and so is CGC Power. So, do you want to tell folks how it works?
You know it, Home Skillet. You see, players are going to make their way through our CGC video game store while trying to collect as many video games as possible. Throughout the run, our players are going to be wearing this dope helmet and this awesome Velcro vest.
Oh.
Like each player has 30 seconds to make a run through the store and then hit the big red button before time runs out. And each game stuck to their vest when they hit that button, well, they're gonna score some real big, bodacious points, man.
That's right, but I want to be a buzzkill. But make sure you hit that buzzer before time runs out or it's game over. But don't worry, we'll let you know when you're halfway there and it's the final countdown.
Dude, what about the points?
Chillax, bro. I got this.
Can't chillax. Points, man.
For each game collected, the player will earn 100 big points. If you collect games from at least 5 different consoles, you'll earn an additional 200 bonus points. Hey, and maybe even keep an eye out for some quarters to get a Easter egg from our prize machine for a whopping 500 bonus points.
Broseph, tell them about the top sellers.
No, duh. I was getting to that. Like any good game store, we like to keep a list of the best sellers and top rentals. Right now, you can see the top 6 games that CGC Power is a big fan of. So when making your run, keep an eye out for any of these games and grab them if you can.
Because you see, dude and dudettes, at the end of your run, you're going to spin the big top seller wheel. Whoa! And if it lands on a game that you collected, you earn 1,000 big bonus points.
Excellent!
What was
and
that?
that's it.
Sounds like fun? Well, it is.
And we can't wait for you to try it out. So be sure to always wear your vest and helmet at all times and hit that buzzer before time runs out.
And have a most excellent time.
No doubt. Well, we'll see you gamers over at
CGC Power.
Sounds like a lot of fun, but who is that corny guy in that hideous jacket?
Which one?
Yeah, which one?
I am so stoked to try that, man. That's so cool.
Has anyone done it yet? Has anyone done CGC Power? Oh, you got to do it. This has been a dream project for years for us, honestly. It's amazing. You guys have to do it. Corey's even got it set up so you got a GoPro with a helmet. You can text it to yourself and you get the video and keep it. So check it out.
If you ever had a dream of wanting to be on shows like Double Dare or Legends of the Hidden Temple, and you're watching the kids playing it, and they're at the Shrine of the Silver Monkey, and you're like, how are you having a hard time? It's leg, body, head, and you're watching it, and you're just feeling that. Well, you can finally show them up right over there, CGC Power, get a run through, or even better, grab a button masher, our exclusive brew, sit in the chairs, and watch other people do it. It's even
I
just
think it's
as
going to
good.
be a hit. It's going to be a hit. So please check it out. It's awesome. We even made vests, Velcro vests. What is up with that? We had our team hand sew those. We actually learned how to sew as part of the show.
I had no idea before that.
I don't know either.
Well, as you can see out there, there's a ton of fun to be had, but here on the main stage, we are packed with programming and giveaways and games. In fact, just like a moment right now here on the opening ceremonies, you see, we can't have a show without having a little bit of fun built in there too. So we are about to have ourselves an open NES challenge. And first we got to invite to the stage one of the icons of CGC, has been here since the start when it was just Tecmo Bowl in a basement. Give it up for the man himself. It's Dan Lallo. Dan, come on up to the stage.
Give it up for Dan. Director of Tabletop, Dan. Gonna give you a mic.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming today. I hope you're all having a great time so far. The fun is just beginning. What do we got in store, Corey?
Right now, you're about to take on an open challenger, my man.
Oh, well, that's news to me. I'll do it. I'll take anyone on over here.
So we need to find someone out there that's looking for glory, prizes, and thinks that they can take this guy down in a competitive NES game. We don't know what it's going to be. Jeff, go out there. Can you find someone? Abby, how about two?
All right, I'm looking for somebody who's an NES master, knows all the games, can play, because we don't know what the game is going to be yet. It could be anything. Who wants to try this challenge? I got somebody back here.
Pick someone who really knows what they're doing.
All right. You really know what you're doing?
But make
You
sure they're
feeling
not better than me.
confident? What's your name?
Alan, go pancakes at twitch.tv.
Okay.
What's that name again, Jeff?
Alex.
We got this young man. Let's get them both up on the stage
both
here.
up there. All
Get
right.
them both up.
Come
Give a round of
on,
applause to
guys.
both of them.
All right,
Here we
we got
go.
Tony and Alex. Alex.
All right.
Tony looks kind of young. I don't know. I grew up playing this.
All right, y'all. So we're going to take a look up here on the stage. We got two friends right here. Come on up, you two. Step right up here. We got our
Thanks, guys.
TV. But we're going to bring up here on our big main screen, we got to spin to see what game these two are going to play. Dan, we're changing this up because we had two eager people here to play. You're going to be our color commentator. Jeff, you two of you are going to watch this. Let's take a look at the screen. You guys, take a look right up here. We're going to see what the wheel spins on and see what game we're going to play. What do we got here? It's spinning, it's spinning. Dan, what do you see up here in the distance?
I'm looking at it from the side. I'm seeing Dr. Mario.
Oh,
Dr.
baby.
Mario.
It's Dr. Mario time. And what a coincidence, Dan. We've got it already ready on the TV.
What are the odds of that?
All right. Have you guys ever played Dr. Mario before? He already made a great analogy. He says, it's like Tetris. I love that. Now I got my friends here in the back. They're switching it over. We got our Dr. Mario here. Excellent. They're already rolling, friends. They're already going.
See it. So we got Tony over here on the left. And what was your name again? Alan. Alan's off to a strong lead. I don't know if Tony's going to be able to keep up with him. We've got one yellow down so far. One more virus to go for Alan. Can he do it in time? Tony, we need to get,
we
got to get one on the board.
Now.
Well done.
Whoa, that's
Well
the
done,
first
Alan.
one. That's the first one. Give a round of applause. That's number one. That's number one. But you know what? A competition's nothing if it's not best 2 out of 3. What do you say? Let's get back at it. Let's cue the next one up. Press start. Here's best 2 out of 3.
All right, try to get the colors on these viruses. Like your blue there.
I think we should make it a little bit tougher for Alan. Alan, why don't you do the standing on 1 foot? That's good.
So there you go. Yeah.
It looks like it's still too easy
That's
though.
it.
Maybe
it.
we can turn around. Maybe close your eyes for a second. Tony's catching up to you though.
Oh, Tony's got it now.
It looks like we got a tie right now.
They're both going for those viruses
2 to
in
1.
the corner.
Oh, Tony, you look like you're in bad shape. You got a blue on that yellow, but hit it from the side. It can be done. Doesn't have to be on top.
Oh, that's right. So close.
There's 2 out of 3. We've got our winner.
All right.
Everyone, give it up for Tony, y'all. Give it a big round of applause. Sir, you're not walking away empty-handed. You get to walk away with our CGC souvenir cup.
Nice.
Everyone, give this guy a big round of applause. Coming on up. Alan, you stick right there, my man.
Go over to the side here,
Tony.
There's some steps right there.
Nice
Congratulations,
job,
sir.
Tony.
You are a master at Dr. Mario. I've never seen anything like it. Ever.
Well,
all my years.
You're about to, sir. As now it's time for you to step on up. Now, come on up. We're going to reset this game. Let's increase the difficulty. What do you say?
I think that's a good idea.
We're stepping it up. Now, I want y'all to know as well, right here on our main stage, we've got exclusive Cleveland Gaming Classic NES controllers. This is made by our friends at BD Mods over in booth 613. Check them out. They're right there by the pillar. They do some great work. Dan, he's stretching out. Alan, he's already warm. I mean, you're coming from nothing, man. Jeff, I don't know. I'm feeling kind of leery on this one here.
I mean, we've already seen I haven't actually seen you play Dr. Mario. Is this something that you have some experience with, or?
I might be a sleeper. Who knows? I could have been practicing for months for this.
Yeah. We've already seen Alan's skill. Let's see how it goes.
We got some heckling from the crowd. Dan, go and select the 2-player. Let's increase the difficulty a little bit here. Here we go. Bring it up a little bit. Speed up to high. Put the virus level up. There we go for both of you. There we go. We got this. There we go. Get it up there. Go up to 5. There we go.
Oh, boy. This is.
All right. Here we go. Let's get a countdown, everyone. Let's do a countdown here.
They're up in the game, man. They're like, no, let's go to 8.
3, 2, 1, apparently. You can't script this stuff, folks. You can't script this stuff.
We got our first virus. Oh, nope. It's right behind him with the same virus. Similar strategies. Oh, no.
Oh, that's all right. Dan, that's number 1. That's okay. This is why we got best 2 out of 3. We got this. Let's cue it back up. We're going to go right into it. And we're doing some flair. We're doing some flippy.
Hey, have you told them about Battle Pods yet?
I did, yeah. Battle Pod's right over there. It's available for anyone. Dan, what are you doing? Don't get distracted, bro. Don't get distracted. Oh, that's okay. We got 3 crowns to a victory. 3 crowns. Everyone in the crowd, let's show Alan some love. Give him some round of applause. I got a feeling we're going to turn this around here. Here we go. Let's get back into it. Here we go. Jeff, what are you thinking?
Well, I think this is his chance, because I think we just need to keep distracting. We can talk about the battle pods again. If we Alan's trying a new strategy this time, I've noticed. they were coming at it a little bit similar, and now they're both deviating a little bit, trying new strategies with this one.
Now, Dan, if I may suggest, I would not think about trying to make the Sistine Chapel. Looks like you're trying to build some blocks here into some kind of weird Lego sculpture. I don't know.
It's so hard when they get to that point, and they're trying to just come in so fast.
It's a difficult game, but hey, give our players here a big round of applause. Alan, thank you so much for joining in, sir. You're going to walk away with the CGC Cup, and we're also going to have you take away as well our Halo DVD in honor of our 405th here. Thank you so much for joining us here. One more big round of applause for Alan, y'all. What a great job,
Alan.
and
Thank
a great
you so
sport.
much for playing. What do I get, Corey? Do I get anything for this?
You, sir, get something that Jeff Bezos does not sell on Amazon.
Yes, yes.
And that is my respect. Congratulations.
You know what? That's worth more to me than anything.
It shouldn't be, but good for you. All right, friends, that's our opening ceremonies. The main stage is warmed up. Abby, myself, Jeff, Dan, everyone's going to be here. Coming up next at 12:30 is a very exciting game show. We call it Survey Says. It's like Family Feud meets Jackbox Games, and we need all of you to join in to help create our surveys. We've got some great friends from Minus World. We got our band participant for tonight's after party here, and the one and only Michelle Flips. So make sure you're here for our fun in Survey Says. Abby, I'm ready for today.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Jeff, you ready?
I am so excited right now that that got my adrenaline going so hard. But I think you earned my respect as well. So I'm excited for what's next, for sure.
I'm schwitzing a bit. Jeff, can you tell everybody where your booth is and what you're doing?
Oh yeah. So my name's Jeff. I'm with World Gun Geek. We have a podcast and a community of people who have like-minded people who are passionate about pop culture. We'd love for you to stop by. We are actually working with Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital this weekend to raise some money through playing video games. So if you're someone who loves video games and you want to use your passion to help kids in the hospital, come by our booth, check it out. We're giving away some great prizes. You can sign up over there. 1100.
There it is. I love that. Well, make sure you check that out and check out everything that the Cleveland Gaming Classic has to offer you. We'll see you all back here at 12:30 for our Survey Says game show. They're ready. You can feel the hype. You really can. Thanks, y'all, for joining us for the opening ceremonies. Get out there, have some fun, and we'll see you back here on the main stage real soon.
Okay. Let me get my... All right. Go ahead and pull me in. All right, guys. We're just sitting there talking with 19K Fox. You guys got to see the main stage, which was really, really cool. We're going to have that throughout. I just lost audio to my headset, unless it's peaking, so I can turn it up here so I can hear myself. Very cool. Very cool. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. We've been having a ton of fun. Tons of fun? Tons of, yeah, we can say that. Okay. So make sure if you're here at CGC to stop on by. We've got some giveaways. We're doing some cool things here. We're going to have random guests popping in. We were just talking. We were just attacked, if you will, by the Super Game Room dudes, minus Nostalgia. And then also we had 19K Fox stop by. Console Kits was here somewhere, and but he didn't. I see a drone flying through the air over there. It looks like either somebody's flying it and getting video. That's pretty cool. Can we get a tighter up on this one, if we can? The volume is low. They're telling me in the chat room on my microphone. Whoa, pull that back. All right, so, all right, he's boosting it back up, guys. It's coming back up. Let me know if that works for you. Again, we're live, so we're trying to make sure that everything is taken care of. Everything is good. I did notice one of these headphones is longer than the other. So I don't know if there's another extension. I might be able to put another extension on it, but what did you guys think? Dr. Mario? It was like some kind of competition, I think, that they were doing, right? Some kind of interesting competition. So that was going on earlier. I know there's some more stuff to come. Let's see here. I have a panel, again, for those that are tuning in, at 1:15 to 2 p.m. We're going to be talking with Minus World, the folks over there. It's going to be real fun, so make sure you guys tune in for that. And I've got people that are here messaging me saying, hey, do you have time? Can I come over? And we'll see. I'm messaging my buddies over at the Game Junction to see if they're able to come over. I haven't been over to Act Games. I haven't done that yet. So eventually, maybe I'll send my wife or somebody over there to get some footage so that they can put the video up. But we've got the Coke machine here. And let's see here. Now, you guys know this was probably about 45 minutes ago. All right, let me see. I don't know if Detroit Love, let's see if he... Okay, so Detroit Love turned on the light, but he forgot to turn on the actual refrigeration part of it. So I just turned that on, so I'm glad I checked because I would have thought that was going to be cold, but it wasn't. So, all right, so the chat loved it and wants more, especially Console Fanboy. Okay, so we will have more from the stage that's going on. Listen, this is what I'm contracted to do. We are streaming live everything that's happening on the stage, and then in between that, we're going to talk about things here. People are going to jump in. We're going to have cosplayers, as you guys have been seeing. They're walking around. There's a ton of cosplayers here. There's a ton of people that watch these shows. There's, as I look around, there's a retro museum that's right near me. I'm going to see if Cody can pan over there when he does a split box. It's off to my left. And they have stuff like PlayStation, I can see, NES. There's even an area where they do merchandise that they have set up. And that merchandise area has like what looks like a 1980s style living room, complete with the old console TV. You guys know what I'm talking about, the wooden frame TV. That's all over there. So it's really, really cool the way they did that. So like I said, with all the content creators here, people walking by, stopping by, jumping in the panel here, we have it set up so that they can do it. But check that out. The retro, it's literally right behind New Wave. I know you're going to see some of those people, but we have the retro museum. I want to go over there and take a look at that. And like I said, maybe my wife, my daughter, maybe some of those guys will go over there and shoot some video so we can load it into the TriCaster. But we have Cody, if we can cue this up, I have a video in there that says Bill's Retro Show. You can see it has a little diamond. I took a screenshot or put it on there. We're going to cue this up. Bill actually sent a message to you guys and everybody here at CGC that he wanted for you guys to it's actually on the TriCaster that he wanted you guys to watch. So we're gonna cut to that real quick and let you guys check that out. Yeah, I think it's
Hello, Cleveland Gaming Classic. This is Bill of Bill's Retro Gaming Show. I'm also one of the co-hosts on a little show called Game Time along with Stephen Haywood, aka the Tech Buzz, and Mike of All Trades, aka Moat, aka the Back Alley 7-Eleven. Looks like you guys are having a fantastic time this weekend. Man, I wish I could be with you, but I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Hope you guys are all having a great time. Looks like a lot of fun. And don't forget to come check out my channel along with Stephen Haywood, the Tech Buzz, and Mike of All Trades. And be sure you catch us Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern for Game Time. Remember, any time is a great time to game time. Enjoy your weekend.
It was working. I don't know. People, what are you doing? I got no sound though. He has to turn my input up on number 1. Hey, there we go. All right, we got sound. Technology live. Number 1. There it goes. Well, they said there it goes. No audio. No audio. No audio. We're working on it. My volume might not. Can you talk into the mic? You got to put your headset on. Oh, okay. Is yours on? Is yours on? No, her mic's not on. We're not hearing anything.
I can hear you.
She can hear me, but I can't hear her. So I don't know. No, I'm literally not. Check. There we go.
Testing. Oh, I hear me.
There we go. All right. All right. He can hear us. So we're up. So I am here, guys, with Gamer Aimer. We're gonna get this set up here in a split screen.
Howdy.
How's it going?
Good. Did quite a few laps around the convention.
Is that good or bad?
It's good because I also made quite a few trips out to my car already.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
What did you buy? Or are we not allowed to talk about that because it's going to be in a video?
It'll probably be in a video, but I got some displays. I got
nice.
some games.
Nice.
You know, going for the full Super Nintendo set, was able to find quite a few.
Good prices or?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And everyone's willing to make deals, so if you buy a couple games, you can offer a little bit less.
Nice. I got to go walk around for some like NES stuff and see what I
saw tons of that. Tons of that.
Any displays? NES stuff?
I bought them all. No, I'm kidding.
See, listen, CGC, future trade show people, I'm crying out to you right now. She is not allowed in any early access.
Yeah, please don't let me in. It's bad for my wallet.
And it's bad for the rest of us because we get nothing.
But it's great for the vendors because then I spend my money and they make a little bit of money, you know, at the beginning.
MG says she has an amazing game room. I know that.
Thank you.
Can you find me a Mint Dreamcast? MG, I'll look around. Did you see any Minty?
I feel like I did see some Dreamcast. I saw a lot of Sega Saturn.
Okay.
I don't know if I saw any like complete in box Mint stuff, but I wasn't looking per se.
So there's some things that are happening here. There's tons of stuff going on.
Yes.
I know you and I have been talking, and one of the things that she's going to embark on with Gamer Aimer is you're going to do some live streaming.
Yes,
You're gonna do some live streaming.
I already like made some like little templates and stuff, like OBS backgrounds and
That's
stuff.
gonna be killer.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
She's gonna do some not only gameplay, but you know, really embark. Like she has a different approach, I think, than at least from the videos that I've watched, from like a lot of other people. So I want you guys to watch out for it. I hope I didn't spoil anything. I figured this would be a great time to put it out
This is
there.
where you can like hear it, you know, before I even announce it. It's great.
No, you're announcing it here with us.
Yes,
you're doing
live.
This. So that's gonna be. Do you have any idea when you're gonna start that?
I'd like to start.
No pressure.
As soon as possible.
That's a good answer. As soon as possible. I think it's
within the
be
next
awesome.
couple weeks, I would say.
And also, we're going to be doing some collaborations with different people throughout the day. You're going to see that pop in. Just like this, we're going to pop in. And obviously, we're going to have you do some videos. We'll talk with you. I know you're doing stuff with Game Junction. You're doing stuff with, I don't know, there's a ton of people you're doing stuff with. Mr. Rightway.
I'm just all over the place.
She's all over the place.
I'm a wanderer. I wander where anyone welcomes me.
Conventions. How many conventions you got to go to yet this year?
There's still a couple more.
Okay.
I have the Detroit one.
Okay.
That's coming
Okay.
up. That's November, like around November 4th or so.
12-hour drive?
I don't know if I'm flying or not yet.
Oh.
We'll see. It
I would
depends.
fly. I'm in Eastern Ohio, and I would fly. But I have to take. If I was going, I'd have to take all this stuff.
But then I can't buy any displays or kiosks or big
Ooh.
items.
Fly.
So yeah,
No,
yeah.
She can fly, because then it's more forever. No, I'm just kidding.
If I fly, everyone gets a fair chance.
So one of the things I was telling her about, we had Eduardo. Eduardo's the guy over there in the hat. Okay.
Oh,
From New
okay,
Wave
yeah,
Toys.
yeah.
He brought one of these over because I had like these cans of soda sitting here. I actually have one of these at home. This is like a working refrigerator.
Whoa.
And it has mini cans in it. I don't know if this one. Oh, this one does have it in there. So.
And it looks super realistic too. Oh, and the little buttons.
So you put a coin in there, a
Okay.
real coin, like they
Wow.
give you these tiny ones.
I was about to say a penny's not going to fit in there.
These all light up, and you press it, and the little metal cans come out of it.
Wow.
You got to check it out over there. Go over, like, we'll have to get Eduardo next break. I'll have to tell him to, like, that's where they have like all the mini replicates and stuff.
That's awesome.
But we were all sitting here talking to him. Detroit Love was sitting here, and he goes, "Why you got your cans of soda out there? You got New Wave with a refrigerator there." I'm like, "Well, because they didn't bring one in." Eduardo's like, I'll take care of it. It's like right there. So he brought it over. So it was really, really cool. So what's the most interesting thing that you've seen so far? I know you've been doing a couple laps. I haven't left this booth really. I've been kind of trapped.
It's hard to narrow it in on like one thing because you have like all the cool like cosplay people.
Yeah.
You know, in like the one corner, you got the different cars. There's tons of video games. Like some people had like the turbo stuff. They had like Neo Geo, like expensive, crazy titles.
Stuff that we want.
Some prototype stuff I saw, some store displays. There's just like so much crazy cool stuff. Then this whole section here, I briefly came in yesterday and they had like the disco ball going.
Oh yeah.
There were all these arcades
There's
and
a
different
giant
games.
disco ball somewhere.
Yeah, it was like, it looked like a party here.
And then we've got this. I don't even know what this is.
Gigantic guy on the other side.
Yeah, you guys can't see it.
I
right
want to
now.
see
He's
the
walking around.
Transformers one.
He was. Actually,
I'm sure that's probably uncomfortable to be in all day.
He was right there. We took a picture with us earlier.
Wow.
That's probably why he got out of it really cool. But his chest lights up purple.
That's awesome.
So I've just been curious because I know you're into the toys. There's a lot of
There's
from what I
tons
see,
of
there's
toys.
toys here.
And there's like a tons of new old stock. So not
Oh.
only one thing, I'll spoil it. One thing that I got, they have this big
knew I'd get it out of
Mario.
her.
Yeah, this Mario like big store display poster, and it's new old stock for the Vistion, that Game Boy Advance like DVD player where you can play the games. And I've never seen anything really
Oh,
on
my.
that. I barely see those even at conventions. And they had like new old stock posters for like $25 each.
Wow.
And then there's like all these like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle posters and Simpsons, and they have like soap and like random weird things from like the 80s and 90s. It's just wild. There's so much, a trip through like memory lane, just walking up and down each aisle.
Now, did you see the retro museum over there?
Yes.
Did you go through all that?
No, I saw him setting up yesterday, but I didn't see it fully
I haven't gone
done
over
yet.
there. Hopefully, I'll send my wife over there to take some video so we could show you guys on stream. But down
Very
there,
cool.
the merchandise. Did you get your T-shirt yet? Did you go down and get your T-shirt?
Yeah, I bought the T-shirt for
Okay,
you.
we did too. We went down yesterday. But did you see how they have that 80s living room set up?
Yeah, that's so cool. You have the Nintendo.
It's killer.
Like the wood paneling style.
The wooden
it's just, it's
console
wild.
TV. Oh yeah, it's insane. So we'll try to get some video of that, pictures. The day's gonna go. If we don't get it, so you guys can see it today, tomorrow's gonna be like more of a chill day because
Yeah, I think it's more like a family relaxing,
Yes.
have a good time.
they don't have all this stuff going on. A lot of the content creators won't be here, so we'll be able to sit down and do some like show videos and things like that. But today, it's just been really, really hot and heavy. But let me see what chat room. Pittsburgh has a show. Yeah, Pittsburgh has a show next week. I'll actually be there. I'm debating whether I want to take all this because it took like 8.5 hours to set up.
Whoa.
Yeah, with me and my son.
Yeah, I'd love to go. I don't think it was in the cards this year, but I think
Yeah.
next year I'd love to go there.
We should.
And then, because I don't think that's a crazy far distance from me.
And from talking to my buddy, I don't know, did you go to Wildcard Mike's over there, Wildcard Video Games? He has a booth over there.
I think I passed it, yeah.
Okay. He told me it's like one of the best shows when it comes to games.
Wow.
In our area here in Western PA.
I think I passed it coming here.
Okay.
I think I drove right on through Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Wildcard Video Games. Yeah, you would have went by the convention center. Did you go to Stone Age Gamer?
I did not.
Okay. If you can on your way home, I don't know, because you're leaving Sunday or Monday?
Sunday.
Sunday. I don't know if they're open Sunday. They're weird hours, weird days. Like it's like Thursday, Friday.
It's definitely in my future because I've seen they have like the Vectrex kiosk.
Yes.
And a bunch of other things.
He won't sell it though.
No, I figure.
I tried. Just to see how much it costs. Just to because I was gonna say to Glenn over there, I was gonna be like, I got a Vectrex. And he's like, I got 2 of them, one's in a bag. That type of thing. So. But yeah, I haven't gotten around. The most I've seen is what's been in my visual vicinity here. I've met all the guys from Mortal Kombat before, so that was like not really anything, special. I know I have a panel and 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
Maybe it's an hour and 45 minutes. I have to check with the guys like Nintendo, Swanky Box.
Yeah, they
Simple
were
Flips,
all
they're
over
yeah.
right across from our little setup.
Yeah, that's at 1:15. So that'll be interesting because they want to talk about how to do this full time.
Okay.
That's something that they said that they thought would be a really good topic to discuss, and I was like, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of guys that want to do YouTube.
Yeah, people would love to do this full time. I wish I could do it full time, but
I think a lot of people wish they could do it full time. Am I missing something with this? Is this Darth Vader guy over there with the giant helmet? Am I missing? Why? What's the giant helmet? Like, is there a reason for that, or is he like a shrunken Darth?
That has to be.
Do you guys see that over there? The guy with the shrunken Darth Vader helmet.
Behind you.
Behind you, the guy with the shrunken.
It's like a big helmet.
The big helmet. Darth Vader.
Maybe he's like a Funko Pop or something.
He's from Spaceballs, the movie.
Oh, apparently I don't watch that.
I never watched Spaceballs. At least somebody knew what that was.
Yeah.
Because I was sitting there and I'm going like, what the heck? Right?
I thought it was a Funko Pop.
I would have went with the Funko Pop. I like that idea.
See, you just gotta roll with it and hope for
but
the
some
best.
of these guys look really, really good over here. Like they've dressed
If
up.
you pull up, search the movie on your laptop, you'll see it right away.
Oh man, we are really behind. I thought it was cool earlier. I saw like all like the whole Halo crew, and someone had like a really nice camera, and they all like went into pose.
There it is.
Oh, I have seen.
I've seen
the
that.
clips. I haven't seen the movie full on. That does
I'm
look
gonna pull
familiar.
This. Oh, I thought it was gonna make the picture. Oh, there. Well,
Oh, okay.
Is it Rick Moranis that did that? Is that Rick Moranis?
Yeah, that's him.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it, or even clips of it, but I think I've seen a picture of that now.
Okay. That makes more sense now. Now I don't feel so stupid.
Yeah.
Okay. You can have the spinner. You can have the spinner back. The Tech Buzz. Oh, I don't know what he's talking about. Okay. I know. I need to watch Spaceballs. We're both gonna get nailed on this, right?
Yeah, we are.
We're gonna get nailed on this. We have to watch
terrible.
this. What else are we going to? You guys get any questions for Gamer Amber? Now's a chance to ask. I know she'll be back here, but I know she wants to get back out and get some coverage, get some video. We're not pushing you out, but I do know how
He's
conventions
pushing me
are.
out.
I know. Listen, I know how conventions are. Time is money, and money is time. So, unless she already bought everything.
Yeah, I bought everything, so sorry.
Then there might not be a problem.
Everything's closed.
If you got questions, throw them in there. You're so disappointed. What are you disappointed about? Sally Rand Spirit, what are you so disappointed about? Oh, Rick Ashley? Like half the time I'm not following the chat room all the time because it takes me off my train of thought.
Yeah.
And then I get caught right in the middle of a conversation like that. and now I'm sitting here going, I have no idea what this is about. Why do I hear Hank Hill shouting "Dew from the clouds" and the audio goes bad? I don't know what he's talking about.
Maybe that was like earlier when we had.
When it was echoing. Oh,
when we had them on. when they were telling us.
Oh.
It might have just been the echo
Oh,
from
he
them.
said don't read that out. Too late. Too late. We'll wait and see if they have any comments, but anything else that you think that maybe I should go check out later if I actually get some time away from this?
No, I mean, there's plenty of Nintendo Entertainment System games out there.
Okay.
I was looking for a lot of Super Nintendo, and some of the tables had like 1 or 2 games, but they had like bins, boxes full of Nintendo. So
Okay.
you should be able to find some good stuff.
You still have to sign the shirt. Everybody that's come
Yes.
to the booth, whether it's a viewer or content creator, signs the shirt. Because then I'm going to frame that up, and we're going to put that in the game room.
Very cool. That's
Everybody sign it up.
that's like one of the best ways too to like.
You know, and I'm not going to take credit for this idea. Retro Rivals, good friends of mine,
Yes.
they did it. And I thought it was the best idea. And Stephanie's not getting away from it either. You got to get over here and sign this. Everybody, she probably can't hear me because
She
she
doesn't
doesn't have
know
a
what's
headset.
going on.
She has no idea.
She had no idea.
She's like looking at us like they're plotting against me. I'm hiding from. That's what she's doing. She's hiding from the camera.
I don't.
That's what,
I don't
didn't
think
realize
they
he was
knew
flipping
they
it.
were on camera this whole time.
I didn't realize he switched. Yeah, there he showed. I didn't realize you were hiding from the camera. I just said to her, I was like, she has no idea. You have to sign the shirt. Yes, everybody that comes to the booth.
She's like, I'm gonna stay far away from.
We
the
won't
booth."
put you on camera. Don't worry. It's filling up. Yes, that's one thing. The convention is filled up, and the lines. I mean, if you just look straight ahead, even by the DeLorean, there's a pile of people. Like, I don't know where they came from. They just came out of nowhere, and they're like piled in there. So it's kind of interesting. So she signed this. We actually got a paint pen. Glenn brought over a paint pen. There it is.
I don't know if we can see it here.
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
Let's pull it over this way. That way you can see the actual. So the shirt is getting. Ms. the Prophet made the shirt, and he sent it, and I was like, man, this is gonna be good for a convention one day to have it signed by all the creators, viewers. I had a couple viewers. Matt Asher's Gaming stopped by. He put his sticker up here on my banner, and then of course Glenn from Glenn's Retro Show. He had to put his sponsored by sticker up there. So if you've got a sticker you're watching, throw it up there.
Oh yeah, I have a bunch of stuff too. I
you
don't know
really?
if you've ever gotten pins or stickers from me.
No, I have a keychain here.
Nice. I have some stuff. I'll have to
You just
bring
have
it
to
on over.
You have to peel the paper off so it doesn't scratch up. But this
Okay.
is what it'll look like.
Very cool.
So you guys can see that. So I only have 25, so I'm giving them to select people that are coming over.
I made the cut.
Well, mainly people that I know. Like, I mean, if randos come up and they're like, "Hey, I've been watching," just wait. I'll give it. I'm not. And we've got some giveaway stuff here at the table. Nobody's told me how to give them away yet. They haven't said nothing. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I have those pillows and the blanket, and I have some boxes here from Video Games Monthly.
Nice.
And then I might even I have some bags of some retro games in there, like no Super Nintendo or N64. I might have Mario for N64 in there. But you probably have it.
Japanese?
No, not Japanese.
Yeah, I have the full North American. I have the PAL exclusives. I just need the rest of the Japanese exclusives.
Anybody in there in the chat room, you have Japanese N64 games that you want to part with, hit her up. That's her new crutch.
Yeah, there's another new
Vice,
one
Vice.
too that I haven't announced yet. I'm going for another full set.
Oh, I'm not gonna say nothing.
I know.
Not gonna say nothing.
You'll have to wait for that video because I'm still trying to find games here for that.
So because I'm ignorant and I'm a terrible host, where can people find you?
Yes, so I'm Gamer Aimer. You can find me on YouTube. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. If you type in Gamer Aimer, I should pop up. I know one of my, I think it's like Instagram, will have the X brand Lion X, but if you search Gamer Aimer, I should still pop up on pretty much everything. So I post daily content everywhere.
Okay.
So yes, that's where you can find me.
So Cody, I pulled up the web page for that. He'll pull it up on screen here, and they'll be able to see it here if you didn't. So you've got a ton of, oh man, like Like, I watch a lot of the videos when you go through, like, I like the history of some of the games because I bought Pat Contry's book for the NES, so I could actually talk intelligently about games that I have no idea. Okay. Well, it was interesting because when New Wave Toys was over here talking, they had sent me the Food Fight cabinet.
Nice.
I had no nostalgia for Food Fight, never played it. But I'll tell you what, that's one of my favorite cabinets that they have now.
Wow.
The game, so I was out looking for an actual cartridge or something of Food Fight. So she goes into some of that stuff. What else? You go into, you had some gameplay stuff too, and your turtle collection.
That stuff was old. So I like to collect anything related to video games. I also collect toys as well. More so vintage, but I have picked up a lot of the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys. I go for full sets of video games. I also love the kiosks, the store displays, the standees, the promotional items. I have some prototype stuff. I like crazy stuff. I go to different video game conventions. I also have a series where Gamer Aimer travels the world, and I'm starting out by trying to hit every state in the U.S. So I'm trying to go to all of those and buy one item at those places. But it can't just be like you walk into Walmart and you buy a new game. It has to be something of meaning or value to me, something that's like typically older, some sort of display or something cool that I can, you know, really relate to, that brings me a lot of joy. And then I just share the history. So that's like one of my series that I do. Of course, the Super Nintendo, the Japanese N64, another series that I'll be starting. And I want to start getting into, you know, actually playing a little bit more in depth my games. Since I play them sometimes, I'd like to, you know, share that experience with some of the games, as maybe people would enjoy that.
I always think that's awesome to like see other people's perspectives of games.
Yes.
Now, one of the things that I wanted to ask you with collecting. Now, I'm a very big stickler when it comes to buying games with torn labels.
Yes.
But I noticed you did pick up some. Is there a reason that you pick up some that do? Is it just because they're maybe on the rarer side, or?
I try not to pick up any with torn labels.
Okay.
Some could have been like a trade or someone had given me.
Okay.
So today I did get a couple that had a little bit of label damage, but they were from a friend, so I will definitely appreciate those.
Yeah.
I'll try and get them cleaned up to my best abilities.
Yeah.
And sometimes if the game's like really difficult, or like I just picked up, I think it was it Demon's Crest? I'm like drawing a blank now. I think I just picked up that, but it was like over 50% off. And it had a little bit of worn on the top part of the label. So I made an exception because the price was so good I couldn't pass it up. And then if I get a label upgrade or copy later, then I'm fine with that. I can use that to trade for other games that I don't have.
Because people have asked me, they said, you know, when you buy ones like that, do you put glue on? I don't put glue on them. I don't know if it decreases the value.
I just leave it because I don't want to mess with it.
That's kind of, and some people even said, well, why don't you just scrub the rest of it off and then get like a replica label?
No.
I don't know if I would do that.
No, I feel bad about that too.
Well, yeah, feeling bad, but I think, and I don't have any confirmation on this from like a said collector, but I would think it decreases the value. It's like getting a replica game, right?
I think so too, and then it puts the doubt there from someone if it's really even an authentic copy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you're just going to play the games and you're not really worried about collecting and you want it for you and you're not going to resell, I mean, you do whatever you want.
Right.
Like, there is no right way of, like, collecting different things. Like, you can't be told 100%. You have to do it this way every time.
Right.
So.
Listen, if you don't have $20,000 and it's a favorite game of yours, it's okay to buy a replica and throw it in your collection.
Yeah.
As long as you're not going out saying this is the original and you're trying to sell it.
Yeah, for the $20,000 or whatever
said
it is.
person. So, just keep that in mind. Going with that, obviously we're at CGC here. Next convention you're going to be at
is the Detroit
one, and then after that's Torque, right?
Yes.
So potentially we'll have her on a panel at Torque if everything goes right with Torque. That'll be a lot of fun. We'll do some content.
I'm looking forward to that.
Ton of stuff. So if you didn't get a chance to meet her, just walk up to her. I tell people this all the time. Like, people come to the booth and they're like, "Oh, I don't want to bother you. I don't want to bother you." You know, it's not the celebrity status, people.
Yeah, we're not anything special.
I understand I got a job to do with doing the content with C. But listen, we like to meet the people that watch us. That's why I have them sit down. They're like looking at me like, really, you want me to sit down? I'm like, yeah, put the headset on. And I'm like, me? Yes. You know, so it's okay, guys. You can do that. So, how much are they? I'm not even going to go in there because they're probably talking about something completely irrelevant. Bill put it in there from Bill's Retro Show. Your Gamer Aimer link. So make sure you guys, if you haven't subscribed, she doesn't need me to tell you guys to subscribe.
I would appreciate it.
But you can go subscribe. I'll tell you to subscribe. So go subscribe. Anything else? Any other parting words? Another viewer just texted me. He's just like, see you in an hour. So
no, I just say have fun, enjoy what you're doing, love playing games, enjoy collecting if you want. Just, relive your childhood moments and have a good time. And
you're welcome to come back throughout the day.
Yeah, I'll keep popping on
if you're
over.
bored and you want to be bored with me, you can sit down and we'll have other people lined up. Maybe we'll even get Stephanie on camera. That might actually happen.
No. She's like,
no,
I'm in the corner.
Not happening.
Nope.
Hey, guys, you can't blame me for trying. I'm just saying. But no, it's all good. It's great to see you again, and hopefully you find some more stuff and you don't break your bank account.
Nah.
Before you go, do you want to go back to that, Cody, for those, put that message out for Bill's Retro Show. Bill couldn't be here. He wanted to be here with Glenn and I. If you missed it earlier, we're going to play that, and then we'll show you some of the show floor, and we'll be back in a little bit. I need to take a 2-minute break, maybe 5. We'll see. We'll wait for that.
Hello, Cleveland Gaming Classic. This is Bill of Bill's Retro Gaming Show. I'm also one of the co-hosts on a little show called Game Time, along with Stephen Haywood, aka the Tech Buzz, and Mike of All Trades, aka Moat, aka the Back Alley 7-Eleven. Looks like you guys are having a fantastic time this weekend. Man, I wish I could be with you, but I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Hope you guys are all having a great time. Looks like a lot of fun. And don't forget to come check out my channel along with Stephen Haywood, the Tech Buzz, and Mike of All Trades. And be sure you catch us Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern for Game Time. Remember, any time is a great time to game time. Enjoy your weekend. Hello, Cleveland Gaming Classic. This is Bill of Bill's Retro Gaming Show. I'm also one of the co-hosts on a little show called Game Time, along with Stephen Haywood, aka the Tech Buzz, and Mike of All Trades, aka Moat, aka the Back Alley 7-Eleven. Looks like you guys are having a fantastic time this weekend. Man, I wish I could be with you, but I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Hope you guys are all having a great time. Looks like a lot of fun. And don't forget to come check out my channel along with Stephen Haywood, the Tech Buzz, and Mike of All Trades. And be sure you catch us Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern for Game Time. Remember, any time is a great time to game time. Enjoy your weekend.
You're the first serious gamer I've seen all morning. Check this out. Toes. Let's see what we...
Mike Rogers wanted them too, but he got a Genesis.
All right, so we got a lot of crap there. All right, guys, we're here with the Arcade Anonymous people. I just lost my volume there. There we go. Whatever you're turning down, don't turn down. It was good there. There we go. All right. No lunch break yet. So we're here. I know there's stuff going on the main stage, but we have the Mortal Kombat people coming over here in exactly 15 minutes.
Okay.
15 minutes. Does the Arcade Anonymous crew want to be on the panel with the Mortal Kombat people?
Yes, we do.
Sure. Okay.
Yes.
So they're going to be coming over here in about 15 minutes and hanging out. We can ask them some questions, obviously be cool about it. So they gave me permission to not stream what's going over there because they wanted the Mortal Kombat stuff to go live. You guys are here, first time meeting in person. You guys are out. What'd you find? Anything good?
Yeah, so much stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Already found all the NES bins.
So you didn't save anything for me. How are you going to let him do that?
We're not done yet. I mean, there's some Super Mario Brother Duck Hunt cartridges that I left for you. So
everybody's been out and about. I'm making my producer go crazy over there because he's like, we have to stream everything that's going on over there. And then Corey goes, he can do whatever he wants. He doesn't have to do this. And I'm like, didn't we have a meeting yesterday where he said everything had to be streamed? And now he's like, I don't care.
Do whatever.
Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. I don't care. So anyways, we're here. I've had like the whole Super Game Room dudes, guys, they were over here. Kongs was over here. He was even like grabbing me and stuff. Like
he's getting excited. He had that Ryu costume on. Maybe that does something to him.
Glenn was here. Glenn's still here somewhere.
Yeah, we passed him. He was in his booth right now.
Okay. There's a few that haven't been over yet, but you guys need to sign the shirt. Everybody's signing the shirt, whether you're a viewer or whether you're... So tell everybody, if they don't know, if they've been living under a barn or living under a rock, what's Arcades Anonymous?
It's a bunch of arcades enthusiasts who have an addiction or problem on buying arcades, pretty much, and we all need to talk about it as a group session. We help each other, conquer our addictions by encouraging each other to buy more.
We got a bunch of people here in the chat room. Feel free to put your questions in for Arcades Anonymous.
I give a shout out to Carlo.
Yeah, Carl O's in the chat room, and MG says, would you look at the testosterone-filled lineup?
MG. That's right, MG. He knows.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Yeah, Carl
man.
O. Yeah, I was hoping you would be here.
Well, did he slack out? Did he say he's not coming now?
I guess not. I don't know. He sold the RV.
Punk. You got some more people popping over.
Oh, yeah.
Are you coming to Pittsburgh next week?
I am.
He's coming to Pittsburgh.
I will be there.
All right, so we're going to be down there doing that. It was funny because when they were playing music over there, it was like you were hearing the microphones like really take a hit. So like
you are kind of close to the stage.
Well, again, they wanted me to stream this, and now the plans have changed because Mortal Kombat people want to do a panel. So if you guys are in the chat room right now, you better let people know. A few of the guys from Mortal Kombat, Dano Pacina, I think Carlos Pacina, and who's the guy that plays Baraka? Who's Baraka? Rich?
David.
I don't know who that is, but he's over there. I think he's coming over. Divizio. Okay, he's coming over. So
we actually met them last night. They were here.
Did you?
We went up. I said, Mike, let's go give them a fist bump. We didn't want to take up too much of their time, but they're really cool guys. Yeah, they are.
Well, so I'm going to be a gatekeeper, and I'm going to have you guys talk on the panel with them. Because that's what gatekeepers do. So we'll put them three down here, and then we'll have you two over here with me, and then we'll be the content creators asking them questions. How's that sound?
Sure.
I think it'll be fun. It'll be fun, right? Because I've been doing panels with. I have a bunch of panels throughout today, but I'm doing things with I'm trying to do things with all the content creators. I even had viewers on the panel, just talking about their experience. So I want to ask you guys, what's one thing that stands out to you here, besides the craziness?
I want to say that there's a lot of people here, and there's so much space. Like, you're not like bottlenecked with people, and it gives you enough to like check everything out and be comfortable. Because you know when you're in big crowds.
Oh my gosh.
It's hard to move around, and I started filming a little bit, and yeah, it's been pretty comfortable.
What about you?
Yeah, and there's just a lot of cool stuff here. I mean, there's got to be something for everyone. I mean, you see a fully decked out DeLorean over there. You have game consoles everywhere. You have arcades, all the good ones. Yeah, there's something for everybody here.
We got some stragglers coming in here.
What up?
We got some stragglers coming in here. Go ahead, pop up in the seat there.
I'm a little late.
You're a little late.
You said 12:30. I'm a little late.
12:30 for what?
I don't know. Didn't you tell me to come by at 12:30?
That's when he's taking lunch.
No, you guys are on at 4.
Oh shit.
That's all right. Well, because we have the Mortal Kombat guys in like 5 minutes. But that's okay. We can kill time for 5 minutes.
Yeah, happy to help.
So, Console Fanboy goes, "Oh my gosh, it's PD7."
He's been getting that a lot.
Just saying.
We got somebody else joined us.
Nice to meet
Hey, it's Chaotic BPR. How y'all doing?
What's going on? I knew who it was. They don't know who it is. So we got all these guys popping in, and this is the cool part of all this stuff, meeting everybody in person. You're just a crazy person that drove 12 hours to get here.
Sure did.
I don't know why you did that. That's just great.
You should see
Dedication.
Dedication.
Chaotic at the arcade, something else. You're an animal last night.
He is, man. He
tackle
gets into
people?
it.
I heard he was the animal.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw the basketball footage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, Michael B's the one that got injured.
I don't know who got it worse, though. Kongs or Michael B, because that Console Kiss chest thing was just like... I can't get that image out of my head.
It was so funny. It was so funny. It was so fun to film that, too.
Oh, did you film that?
Yeah, we all came up with the idea. We all chipped in, and we all put it together.
Oh, my...
You know,
I mean, P-Dubs, it was going so well. It was going so well. You and Michael B were running set plays, and then it all it all went to hell.
Yep, that's what we were building to.
Yep.
It was all part of an elaborate scheme.
It was fantastic.
So the other bigger scheme is the super chat here from Console Fanboy. See, C19K, I got you down. I got you. He said, if you see Carrie, please say hello. See, he's scheming.
Well, I just met Carrie Hoskins. I took a photo with her, and I made sure to immediately text that photo to Console Fanboy.
And what did he say?
I don't know. I got to go look at his response. But odds are it was probably something not safe for TV.
That's kind of normal. We'll have to talk to Sarah. Let's see what else. Kongs will be well hydrated for the foreseeable future. I think so. What do you guys think of the cosplayers here? Like some of this,
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. Like I thought I was.
Yep.
I thought I was good.
Yeah. I saw Deadpool walkthrough.
Yeah. He's very. I saw a good Spider-Man. Did you see the Spider-Man?
I've seen lots of Spider-Man.
Yep.
Did you see a Captain N besides me?
I did not.
No, you're
Good.
the only one. That's pretty cool. Yep. That's pretty cool.
I have my blaster too. The only thing I did differently is I have my logo on my yellow shirt instead of his was just plain.
Yeah, right.
So I did
Oh,
my
that's
logo.
okay. Close enough.
I did, yeah. And then I got my NES sneakers on.
He really does.
Yeah, I do.
That's dope.
Got my NES.
He does. I've seen it.
So, there you go. Uncle Ben's not safe for TV. That image was that should have been. You guys should have blurred it the first time and then had people pay to see it again.
No, then we would have been called e-beggars.
True. I've already had an email come in that said I'm shilling for New Wave Toys now.
People are so weird.
Can you believe that?
Have this at home.
All I wanted was a cold soda.
That thing is awesome. I didn't know it was that big.
So it was funny. Detroit Love, he saw like I had 2 Sprites sitting here, and he goes, dude, you got New Wave Toys there. He's like, why didn't you ask them to let you borrow one of those? Because I have one of them at home. He goes, I was like, oh, I know. He's like, hang on, I got you. He went over. He comes walking back at the Coke machine, puts it over here. He turned it on, but he didn't turn the refrigerator part on. He just turned on the light. Because you could put it in 2 modes. You could put it in light mode or whatever. So he did that.
So you got warm pop in there, is what you're saying.
Well, yeah, but it's probably chilling now.
Oh,
this one's warm. I'll have to swap them maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because they ran out of water back there. Do they have more water back there? Oh, she can't hear me. It's too loud. Do they have more water back there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Console Fanboy says, seriously, Steven, don't forget. If she comes over, I don't know if she's coming over. I don't know who their handler is.
Yeah,
I don't know. So let's go around the horn. What's the number one thing that you guys saw so far that was like, you were like, awesome?
For me, I played Venom Pro, but they have Venom Premium here, and the Venom Premium, the upgraded model, that's the one that I pre-ordered.
Okay.
And I haven't had a chance to play it, so like I pre-ordered it on faith, and I played it, and it was awesome.
Awesome. All right. What about you?
Besides this sound wave right here, did you see that?
I just saw it.
Awesome. Meeting these two gentlemen right here. Are you kidding me? These guys right here, I've been watching these guys for years. To sit here next to them is awesome.
Okay, what about you guys?
Well, thanks for stealing my thunder, Phil. I was going to say the same thing, but all right, we'll go with the DeLorean. I can't wait to go sit in that.
Dude, that was my call.
Sorry.
All right, then. It's great to see all these vendors here. I like seeing all these.
So what we're going to do right now, we have to transition into a panel with the Mortal Kombat crew, and Mike and PD are going to join me for that, but we can get you guys back on later on. Come on back. We'll have you guys come back. I'm going to have you switch seats with P-Dubs, and then we'll get those guys on in. So,
all right, see you later.
So, guys, we're going to get the Mortal Kombat crew coming on. These guys are going to come in right here. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Hey, Dubs, you get one of these. You just got to peel the paper off so it doesn't scratch. It looks like that. Yeah. Come on in, have a seat. All right, we're getting the Mortal Kombat guys coming in. Mr. Johnny Cage coming in. Go ahead and put the headphones on so you can hear, because it's noisy in here. Go ahead and adjust the mics if you need to. How's it going, guys?
It's going. How about you?
Hey, how are you?
We've got the Arcades Anonymous crew with us as well to ask you guys
Gentlemen.
some questions.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
My brother Carlos Raiden.
It's an honor, guys.
My other brother Rich Kano, Baraka Crunchy Cabal.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, so we got the whole lineup.
Yeah, and then my brother Carlos just retired from
NetherRealm.
He worked on the new game for 2 years, so if you guys have questions on that,
wow.
some of that probably. But yeah.
All right, so you guys want to talk about Mortal Kombat? Nobody knows what Mortal Kombat is.
Yeah, no one ever heard of it.
So we've got the #1 fan of Mortal Kombat right now in the chat room, Console Fanboy.
That's impressive.
He's the one that started the free Mortal Kombat 4 movement.
Wow.
Do you guys remember that?
I know of it.
He's in here, so he's like a kid in a candy store right now. So
what's up, Console Fanboy?
Where is?
I know you.
Where is he located?
He's in Southern California, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So it's over to you
Very
guys.
nice.
So what do you guys think? What do you meeting the fans? Have you gotten any weird asks of you guys for a new movie or a new game?
Actually, nothing really. For me, nothing really weird, and it's kind of, all three of us, back in the day, collected comics, and went to animes, stood in line to get autographs. So it's more like meeting friends, at least for our side.
Yeah, pretty much just nothing weird. Just meeting new people, socializing, and then just absorbing the culture and the subculture of whether it's games, meaning like board games, whether it's pencil and paper D&D, or it's video games. We love it all, and it's a good way to connect with everyone and just have that relationship, because we're all similar.
I'm just glad that nowadays we actually have a place to go and do all this, because back in the day there wasn't anything like this. And when I was younger, I mean, I don't even think Comic-Con was a thing yet. Someone out there knows the date that Comic-Con started, that would be cool. But yeah, really love that now we can interact with different people and fans, and all these creative people coming along. It's awesome.
Yeah, we couldn't go to the Gen Con, at the time, because for us. We were younger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we know it started in the 70s.
Was that what it was called? I didn't know that.
Well, they had Gen Con, and Chicago Comic Con was at the Congress Hotel.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Now
We took a bus to that. Remember that?
Yeah, but they were small, and
Yeah.
there weren't too many artists, and then all of a sudden it steamrolled into what it is now, here in Cleveland.
I think the biggest surreal thing, maybe even for us, and you guys chime in, is the fact that we grew up on the game that you guys were in, and now you're sitting here.
Oh, yeah.
And I've had you on the show before, so he knows my antics, right?
Your shenanigans.
That's right. So it's for us, having you guys here, this is a piece of our childhood, our history, our engagement in video games. I mean, what do you guys think?
Yeah, right. It's crazy to see these guys here. I mean, performing these guys, I've seen them do brutal fatalities, you know what I mean?
On each other.
Yes, exactly, on each other.
And ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, in 1993 when we played those games, it was awesome. I mean,
It was groundbreaking.
I look at it and I go, we would have never been able to do this, like you just said, without conventions, without the internet, without anything, right?
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, you guys are going to be at the next couple conventions. I know I'll be at Pittsburgh's gaming convention next week. I think you guys are all going, right?
I'm not, no.
No, we don't have anything till Tennessee.
I don't know what's Tennessee.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were on the docket for one of them. But so you guys are going out, signing autographs, meeting fans. What else are you guys doing?
For me, I practice martial arts. I still practice martial arts. I started in 1968 when I was really young.
The year I was born.
Yeah. Wow. So I've been doing that a long time, and still, even till this day, do that. And then I get to, and two, funny thing is, like, the most of the people from, for sure, all the characters from one still stay in contact even to this day. We knew each other before we did the game, and I talk to Rich maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Kano, Quan Chi Cabal, 2 or 3 times a week. I see my brother all the time now. He just retired from NetherRealm, so he has more time to hang out with us. We just came back from London together, so it's like, even Kung Lao, I talk to him 2 times a week. Liu Kang, talk to him once every other week.
I forgot to tell you, Ho Sung did call me the other day.
Yeah, see? And then the original...
We keep in touch.
Original Sonia, Liz, I just talked to her like last week. So it's really still friends.
Now, do you have the character names in your phone? Like Liu Kang. Liu Kang just texted. Is that how you refer to each other?
No, actually, when we were creating the game, we just used our own names. We didn't have names. There was no names, so we were just Ho Sung.
So
that's Liu Kang.
So how did you do that? How did you come up with the names for your characters? But before you answer that, Console Fanboy says, please tell Master Daniel Pacina and Richard DeVizio thank you so much for the free MK4 cameo videos, and tell Carlos Pacina that his MK2 art is legendary.
Thank you.
There it is.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So how did you come up with those names?
Actually, we didn't come up with the names, but we came up with the personalities. Like, there was no when we were
So you weren't told to say or act
right.
that way.
We didn't. We didn't. We got together with Tobias and created a package of concept, and we presented that to Midway. They took a look at that, and then they send us Ed Boon to meet with us to go over like the concept of Mortal Kombat, and that's where.
There was a collaboration.
Yeah, like a collaboration. And then later on, John told us that they said no to us. They wanted to do a side-scroller game with Jean-Claude Van Damme because it would make more money. So originally Mortal Kombat got canceled by Midway and Ed. So then that fell through. And then he came back later and said, hey, we're going to get to create our game. So, concepts like the Lin Kuei, like the concept of putting Lin Kuei and mythicism in the game is my concept. So, and then... and two, when it was really, really barbaric. The first day of filming, it was just John and I to create like a pathway to the game, all the combat to the game. He just put me in front of a camera, his dad's camera, and he was like, do something cool. So the first thing I thought was, hey, I'm going to do these combinations, so that way you can have single blows, because that was, I played Street Fighter, so I could see that, but I wanted to have like combos, but if I had certain combo, you were able to block them, you know, in different block, not just in the same block, because we wanted to have a bigger, to make it look as real as possible. So we would have like all these, you know, when we were pitching the game to Midway, you know, we wanted blood, we wanted X-rays, you know, during the concept of the game. Carlos and Rich wanted a secret tag team, where if you're losing, Kano, like if Raiden, you're playing Raiden and he's losing, you can press the buttons and then Kano would jump in to help him.
Like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 did, where you can bring in those extra.
Yes.
That would have been cool.
Yeah. So
why
we
did
had
that happen?
Well, because when we presented it, they're like, no, that's going to take too much time, and we're only making 200 cabinets.
Yeah,
they
had
go to home or anything like that. They were just like, you have 8 months to do this. We're making 200 cabinets, and that's the end. And so we just, us three mainly started working on the game, and all of a sudden, when they took a look at what we were presenting a couple months later, they were like, everybody was going crazy. All of a sudden, people were looking at the game and were like, oh, we gotta, you know, it was like, it inspired like the whole company to step up and create more things and better things, because it wasn't just going to be like a regular game, it was going to be like a cool project.
Yeah, it was a good collaboration, more or less. Sorry that that other guy back there is pretty loud. I can't hear anything.
Yeah, he keeps getting louder and louder, doesn't it? It seems like he's getting louder and louder.
It seems like it.
I'm going to go ahead and finish him.
Yeah, that was one of the things that they wanted us here, because we're sending a signal to them.
Yes.
And receiving a signal to them.
Yeah.
So
it's
last
just a feedback loop.
Last night we had a meeting. He's like, I want you to stream everything that we're doing.
Oh, that's great.
Today he says, do whatever you want. So I'm like, so I was originally supposed to do stuff when they're not doing stuff on stage.
Right.
So that way you could actually hear when you're talking.
Exactly.
But apparently it's still good. They haven't complained about it on stream. So
well, it happens. Yeah. It happens. It's a big schedule here, you know. Yeah. Got a lot of people, a lot of VIPs, a lot of entertainment. It's great.
A lot of noise. That's why I was wondering if you guys are going to also be at another convention that I'm going to be at, because I'll be setting this whole studio up in some of the other, like Torg in November. I'll be at Pittsburgh next week. So
yeah, we'll figure it out. We can figure that out.
We have like a 3-week like hiatus because we were just on the road, you know, since probably Milwaukee, which was, what was it, May?
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Yeah, which is okay. You know, we love just socializing and seeing everybody and absorbing the culture, which is great.
Well, I saw you guys I was walking around live streaming at Courts.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I was there, and Gary wants me to bring this out next year. So we're going to definitely do this.
Oh, that'll be
at
nice.
Courts. So if you guys are there, we'll definitely
absolutely.
Could do it really long form. We could plan it so you guys aren't on the spot. Like I guess your manager or whatever. He's like, can you do a panel? And we're like, yeah, we can do a panel.
Yeah, that's great.
So I was like, yeah, and even, are you guys here tomorrow too?
Yes, we'll be here.
We can always do another one if you want to jump on. It'll be a lot quieter tomorrow. Too,
yeah, let
so
us
we
know.
Can get in
we would love to, because you know we love the interaction. We need to, you know, just
I can then at least promote it like later tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because we're just, some of these guys don't want to hear what's going on over there.
So how many people are actually hearing this right now?
We're out to like a bunch of different destinations right now, so there could be like hundreds of people watching right now.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say.
Only the coolest and most important people are listening right now.
That's a lot. That's a lot of people.
Can you
follow me on my
shout-out?
Instagram. Follow me on my Instagram. It's at Richard DeVizio. So come on over there. There's a lot of cool video, photos, behind the scenes, cool stuff. So at Richard DeVizio is my Instagram. What about yours, Carlos?
Yeah, put it all out there.
I'm on IG, Carlos da Piscina, and you know, I'm on and off. I'm terrible with social media. You know, I'm just terrible at promoting myself.
Daniel, what's yours?
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Social media. Mine's masterpacina@gmail.
So
that's my Gmail.
That's his
but
private
that's
Gmail.
basically my Instagram. That's everything.
So can I ask you guys a favor before you head out? I know you guys do your autographs and stuff over there. I'm getting any viewer Anybody that's been on the panel here, anybody that watches me live, they come and sign the shirt. I want to frame it so that as a piece of history.
Oh, absolutely.
From being here. So
Yeah,
I'd
it would be an
appreciate
honor.
it.
Yeah,
Even
we could come around, swing around, and sign it.
however you guys want to do it.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to be back. You got any final
Can you please give a shout out to Console Fanboy, free MK4 for him?
Thanks, Console Fanboy.
Console Fanboy.
Flawless victory, Console Fanboy.
Yes.
Fight.
And free Mortal Kombat 4.
Yes.
Free Mortal Kombat 4.
Free Mortal Kombat 4.
That's for the arcade 1-up.
So I'll talk with your manager when we cut to Bill's Retro Show, reaching out here, and then we'll talk about you guys coming on tomorrow when it's more low
A little bit more low-key,
and then we
yeah.
can get into more in-depth stuff.
Okay. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but thanks for having us again. Thanks.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So let's go to Bill's
gentlemen.
Retro Show, and we'll be back with more after this.
Still fun. Still fun.
Thank you. Anytime. Like I said, we can spend have like
Hello, Cleveland Gaming Classic. This is Bill of Bill's Retro Gaming Show. I'm also one of the co-hosts on a little show called Game Time, along with Stephen Haywood, aka the Tech Buzz, and Mike of All Trades, aka Moat, aka the Back Alley 7-Eleven. Looks like you guys are having a fantastic time this weekend. Man, I wish I could be with you, but I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Hope you guys are all having a great time. Looks like a lot of fun. And don't forget to come check out my channel along with Stephen Haywood, the Tech Buzz, and Mike of All Trades. And be sure you catch us Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern for Game Time. Remember, any time is a great time to game time. Enjoy your weekend.
You're the first serious gamer I've seen all morning. Check this out.
On their toes. Let's see what we... Mike Rogers wanted them too, but he got a Genesis.
Facial thing you just gave me right now is both concerning and exciting at the same time. Let's get those answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Abby, tell us what we got over here.
Well, it seems that everyone hates loot boxes. These answers are pretty brutal. But the winner is number 1.
Y'all, that's Garth again. Well, I wonder who's in the lead. I wonder. But honestly, I liked all those answers. There was some good stuff out there. Personally, I liked gambling for kids, Michelle. I thought that was a pretty good one. And Nathaniel, I appreciate the honesty. There's no hot take. They just suck.
I'm just being real. I don't like them. I understand, like, I guess they're okay cosmetically, but, like, why not just be able to unlock them yourself instead of pay for it?
And Mr. Simplefoots, I mean, as a gateway casino, I can see where that origin point is. Where'd you come up with that take, though?
I partake in those gateway casinos as a kid, so that's just what they are.
Fair enough. Well, let's go to our next one. We got 2 questions left. Still plenty of time to earn points. Here is question number 6. What's your hot take on the Nintendo 64 controller? What is your hot take on the Nintendo 64 controller? Jeff, did you ever own a Nintendo 64? Did you own?
I actually skipped that one, believe it or not.
I believe.
Oh wait, no, that Pokemon Snap was on that.
Pokemon Snap was on there.
We did have that. Yes, that was my favorite game on that.
It was a good one. It was a unique one. But did anyone else out there have a Nintendo 64?
We got a take right here. What's your name?
Ricky.
What's your take on that controller?
I think they look funny.
They look funny. I can't argue with that. That's for sure. We got another one over here. Hold on. Let's come around. All right. Nintendo 64. What's your name first?
Armando.
All right. Tell us your take.
It's bad.
It's bad. It's funny looking. It's bad. There's not a whole lot of great words to describe it. We got one in the very back here. Let's come back here.
Yeah. We were like.
All right. What's your name?
My name's Caden.
Caden, what do you think of that Nintendo 64 controller?
It's designed like you're giving someone a two-handed handshake.
Okay, I could see it is kind of an interesting design.
Stage for kids. Let's get one more out there. One more, Jeff.
One more Nintendo 64. Oh, here we go. Oh, everybody's just chomping at the bit at the front here. Let's go ahead.
My name is Jack, and honestly, I kind of think they were designed by aliens. It's just a random thought that I had. I do really like it. I grew up with one, and I got used to it, but I also got used to holding the Wii remote the wrong way, which is something I've never heard anyone else talk about. So it might just be me.
All right, aliens designed it. It does look a little bit like an alien spaceship, I think.
It is possible that maybe that controller was just designed for an alien, but now I feel nostalgic for the X-Files.
He says it like it's a bad thing.
It's really
that's metal, man.
The
Designed
truth
by
is out there.
No, that's great. You know, actually, I consulted, and ancient astronauts say yes. So.
Confirmed. You heard it here.
Where do we go from here? I don't know. Let's get those answers out there, folks. Let's go. Here's answer number 1. The hot take: the D-pad is very solid. It's a solid one, and no one ever really used the D-pad either. It deserved more love. It deserved more love. That's number 1. Number 2, Trident is the best shape. It's also one of the best gums. So there you go. Number 3, oh boy, there goes the boards. I was doing so good up until that point. Number 3, they provided insight on the 3-armed people. There's the conspiracy theory. Now we got back to the X-Files right there. And number 4, dual controllers for Episode 1 Pod Racer. Those are the answers. Let's review once more. Number 1, the D-pad is very solid. Number 2, Trident is the best shape. Number 3, they provided insight on the 3-armed people. And number 4, dual controllers for Episode 1 Pod Racer. Those are 1, 2, 3, and 4. Put your answers in. Here it is in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Miss Abby, but let's just give a shout out right quick. He made an appearance in an answer earlier, and now he's right back there. What's up, Mega Man? How you doing, bro? What's up, man? Get it, Blue Bomber. I love it. Here we go. Let's go over to Abby. What do we look like over here?
First, I'll read some of the answers. It seems that people say it's an unintuitively ugly controller, controller bad, 1/3 of the controller is useless. Someone advocated for it, said actually ergonomic depending on the game. And I have to read this one because someone said, please read this. I've been trying to say hi to Nathaniel B this whole time. Please say that someone wants to say hi to him. Please, please, please. A bunch of prayer emojis. And the winner is answer number 2.
Answer number 2. The Trident is the best shape. Oh, buddy, I love it.
Justice for Trident!
Let's go. My hot take, Aquaman was actually a pretty good film. Tridents, right? That's my connection. Okay, never mind. That's why it's a hot take. Here's our last one. Here's number 7. Last question of the game. Who's going to bring home the big points and the big victory? What's your hot take on video games based on movies? Video games based on movies. Jeff, do you remember the Independence Day video game on the PlayStation 1?
I didn't play it, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember.
I can feel my gallbladder right now in pain mentioning it.
Well, I'm old enough to have played E.T. on the Atari 2600, so.
Oh man, bless your soul, sir.
I had a copy of it, so.
I think our audience has some keen experience. Let's get out there. Let's get out there.
Let's get some people we haven't talked to yet, if possible. Anybody have a hot take on video games based on movies? Oh, we got one from Luigi over here. Hello. What's your name?
Venus.
Go ahead and give us your hot take.
It is just all shovelware. I couldn't even think of like a decent movie video game, and God help collectors that want to finish like a Wii library because of movies and like TV show video games.
All right, basically shovelware. I hear. Does anybody have a positive take? I'm just curious. So let's come over here. Oh, let's try. We got you again. What was your name again?
Matt.
All right. Do you have a positive take or a negative? Either one.
Positive. At least they make money.
All right, they make money. I mean, that's the point, right? I mean, people are paying for them. They must be desired in some way. What do you think?
I say that. I think we can all agree that they have a 50-50 chance of either being God tier or just complete shit.
Okay.
I didn't know we were on an episode of AVGN all of a sudden. Let's get over here. I'm really excited to hear the Crown answer over here. Well, I love the Crown. That's so royal. So you see, Jeff, I want to see right there. I feel like I need to curtsy while I'm talking. It saves time. That's for all my Alice in Wonderland fans out there.
Armando, right?
SpongeBob does the movie video games best.
Oh, SpongeBob does it best. So the games based on SpongeBob have been the best ones.
There is actually quite a famous one and a good one at that. So I give credit and credence to that hot take, but I got 4 hot takes right here. Let's go through them. Answer number 1, hidden hot takes category, video games based on movies. Number 1, answer 1 is, that's just how I experience movies. So doesn't actually go to movies. It's just, oh, let's play the game. Their opinion of Who Framed Roger Rabbit must be very bad, and that's unfortunate. Hot take number 2, a Smash Bros. Cinematic universe would probably be a disaster. Oofta, oofta. A little real there, too. Answer number 3, GoldenEye is still the best shooter. Whoever wrote that down, please avoid the Halo booth by the 405th. And number 4, at least Lego gets it right. Let's go through those answers one more time. Answer number 1, that's just how I experience movies. Number 2, a Smash Bros. Cinematic universe would be a disaster. Number 3, GoldenEye is still the best shooter. And number 4, at least Lego gets it right. That's our last question, so it's one last chance to earn some big points for our amazing players up here on the stage. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time is up as those final answers are getting in right now. Abby has a fierce look of concentration right now. I wish y'all could see it from over here, but she is both interested and intrigued, I think, by what she's seeing right now. Abby, give us the on-field reporting.
Sure, we see stuff about Street Fighter. I see Kung Fu Panda. SpongeBob does it best. Someone said that video games based on movies are better than movies based on video games, and I just have to stand up because the Mario movie was cute. The Last of Us HBO series was giving. But the winning answer is number 4.
Answer number 4, which of course goes to Lego Did It Right. I can't disagree with that. Everyone, do me a favor. I want you to start applauding and keep applauding for a couple people. Number 1, all of our amazing players here on stage. Keep it going for Jeff. Keep it going for Abby. And once more, for all of you out there for jumping in. This game show doesn't happen without all of you. And for whoever put down the Street Fighter movie answer, the only thing I have to say to you is, of course. I don't know. That's my bison. I don't know. Well, the scores are pretty close, but let's get a drum roll, please, out there. Everyone, drum roll, please. Abby, who is going to be our winner?
Our winner is number 2, Garth.
Congratulations from the Koopa Kids. Garth, now that you've won, what are you going to do next?
Next, we're going to see everyone's booth and check them out and have a really good time. And then we're going to be back here at 9 o'clock to play some rockin' video game music for you guys. And we'll see you all there.
That's right, and if you have yet to get your all-access pass to entry in the after party, make sure you do so. Michelle, tell them where can they find you here at CGC?
You can find all of the cosplay guests over in the cosplay corner. If everyone turns around and sees that white banner right there that says Rubber City Cosplay, Rubber City Cosplay is here to organize the cosplay competition, which will be later today at 4 p.m. Sign up before 3, and you can see all of the cosplayers, all of our props right behind that in the booths there.
It is definitely a must-see show, so be here for the cosplay competition along with our celebration of a Cleveland icon, the Tim Misney Eyebrow Competition, still happening here on the main stage. Mr. Simple Flips, where can they find you?
Oh, wow, what an answer to follow. So, if you guys are good with cardinal directions, roughly down there, and then to the left, and then she said some numbers, so like 300, 700, 900, it's like in that area where all the Nintendo people are over there.
Yeah, you'll be able to find that, and of course, Mr. Bandy.
I'm like literally, 2 booths away from you, so I'll be in the exact same area.
And make sure you'll see more of our friends from Minus World tomorrow at our music trivia. Nintendo, I know you're out there somewhere. We'll see you here on the stage for that, buddy. Coming up next is another do not miss here on the main stage, and that is Punch-Out Blindfolded. And of course, you're going to see our friends at Minus World. Right behind this curtain, you can check out our friends at the Tech Buzz, who's providing live streaming, PTZ camera, and more. So check out the booth right behind this curtain and see some of the great things. Once more, give a big round of applause to all of our contestants for playing in, and thank you all for joining us. We might be up here, but y'all are the ones that are making this show awesome. My name is Corey, alongside Abby and Jeff. Thank you all for joining us for Survey Says, and keep on coming by the main stage here at CGC 23.
Oh, it's so quiet. Oh my word. It's quiet, yep. You know what? Probably because it's pre-fader. If it was plugged directly into the TriCaster, that's when it was. Yes. Am I live? Yeah, Biggie, I'm live. Are you live? What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? Good to finally meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you too.
I've been watching you for like 3 years.
Why don't you come around here so people could actually hear you? I have a panel to do here in a little bit. That way you're not sitting in front of the camera. Because I do have a panel coming up here in just a few minutes. to do with these guys. Hey, how you doing? Come on. I'm sorry? That's fine. He's just stopping by to say hello. So, yeah, come on in, fill in. You can definitely jump in later, though, too.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, guys, just wanted to say hi. Biggie D's Arcade, Cleveland Gaming Classic in Cleveland, Ohio. Just walked in. Just wanted to come say hi to my buddy Steven. Say hi to everybody on the live stream. Hope you guys are having a good day and enjoying the live stream and everything Steven's bringing to y'all today.
I heard your flight got canceled last night.
It did, yeah.
Dang.
It got canceled. I was supposed to be here at 3 p.m. yesterday, and then I got in at 11 p.m.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I missed a lot of the fun yesterday. But we got a full day ahead of us
You got
today.
a full day, a day tomorrow. So everybody that stops by, they have to sign the shirt.
Oh, absolutely.
So there's a bag inside so it doesn't bleed. So just move that bag around to wherever you're going to sign so it doesn't bleed through, because I want to frame this for people that are coming in.
Nice.
So we're going to be doing this here in just a few minutes with the guys.
Who's going to be on the interview?
I just learned about this group. They are called Minus World.
Okay.
So one of the guys is Nintendo. I know him because of watching his stuff on YouTube. But other than that, it's kind of new to me. There's steps over there, so so feel free to stop by later.
Yeah.
I'll have it opening. If not tomorrow, definitely, because I don't have a lot. But there are some things that Cleveland scheduled for me, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was good meeting you.
Yeah, it was great
dude.
meeting you finally. And I've been watching Steven for like 3 years. He's got like the best
Sorry to hear
production
that.
value in the whole home arcade community. So really cool to finally meet you.
We're trying even here. We're trying. You see the gear that we brought. I mean,
Yeah.
we're pretty set here.
Cool.
To do that. But we'll definitely do a panel.
Yeah, I'll
Do it.
see y'all later. Hopefully I can get back on later on.
Oh, you'll get back on. We'll get you back on.
See y'all later.
All right, brother. See ya. Come on. All right, guys, in the chat room, we're just getting all the folks coming in, and then they're going to be joining. Are you joining? Yeah, come on in, have a seat, put some headphones on. The only rule I have is everybody's got to sign the shirt, because that's people that come to the booth, whether they're viewers, whether they're YouTubers, it don't matter. Sign the shirt, we frame them up. I even had my kids sign it because they've been here.
Awesome. Okay.
It's just one of those things. It's like a memento type thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, come on in, grab an
everyone's
empty,
here.
grab a seat. Come on in.
You should be able to. I hope so.
You'll be able to hear. Come on in. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. Have a seat.
Basically what this is.
Whoa, it's all good.
Hello, hello.
Yeah,
sound
we're
okay over here? You can hear me?
Yeah, we're all live.
Yeah, you sound good.
Sounds good. This will be up, like I said, this will be up on YouTube. Well, actually, it's up everywhere, like Twitch.
Everywhere?
Facebook,
Whoa.
Twitch.
Dear God.
I don't know if that's scary or not.
There's so
but
many eyes at the same time.
So I've been telling everybody that we're going to talk about how to do this for a living, right?
Okay.
Is that what we're doing?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. So I got to be ignorant here. I'm just a small channel, little over 8,000 subscribers.
Okay.
And so Nintendo is the only guy that I knew on this panel.
Oh, I see how it is.
No, listen. So
My ego, dude.
So do you know why though? Because I'm trying to collect for the whole North American NES collection, and Nintendo came up in the search when I was looking for. Yeah, tell me about it.
Best of luck. That's gonna be a hard one.
But I have stadium events in Little Samson, and Little Samson I have
No
complete
way.
in
Okay.
box.
You're getting close. That's such a cool game.
And stadium events I have as loose, but so everybody's telling me like you got two of the hard hitters, so you should be good from here on out. That's what they're telling me. So
Are you going for all used or like all complete?
Oh no! I'm trying to do used.
Okay.
Complete would be like
bankruptcy.
Yeah, I don't think my bank account can handle that. So yeah. So we will have a chat room here on YouTube, but for the other platforms, I don't, and the internet here is really bad.
That's fair.
So I'm pulling it off of 5G, and
okay.
So the only chat, no offense to you Facebook people, but you got to come to the YouTube chat. I'm not in my studio, so I don't have the ability to pull from. Oh yeah.
Rude.
I don't have the ability to pull from everything for these guys. So what is this with Nintendo? He has to make an entrance. Is that what you guys are? Is that what you're saying? He's making.
No, Drew.
Feel free to maneuver the mic however you want. Just adjust it if it's not where you want it.
He's
go
like,
ahead.
look, he's right
He's
there.
walking
Yeah,
the
he's
other
right
way.
there. He was.
You might have to call him.
I'm going to call him.
No. Drew we had an event just now, and he walked away because he had to use some facilities that are unbefitting to talk about live. But
So which one of you is? And I apologize if I say this wrong. Swanky Box.
That's me.
Which
you're,
one?
You're right.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
also-
Okay.
I'm-
So
who is
you were the
also-
one I was emailing.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
I'm also waving to Drew. Oh,
All right, so we got to go down the line, and again, I'm going to be ignorant with this. Nathaniel,
That's me.
that's you.
Yep.
Okay, and then we have simple flips.
That's me.
That's you. Okay, and then Nintendo, and then Cherry 5.
Charai 5, yeah,
Cherry
that's
Fi- Okay. All right, so we got everybody here.
fantastic.
All right, cool. So whenever you guys are ready, we, like I said, this will be archived on my YouTube channel. We'll have my producer put us back on. So right now he has this. Don't mind that. It's just the network here, but it looks good on YouTube. You can see like stuff. So I'm hodgepodge with what I have to work with with them. So it's good. All right, guys, we are here at the Cleveland Gaming Classic, and I have a bunch of great guys here. You guys might have. I'll have them go through and introduce themselves again, but we have the guys that just played Blindfold Punch-Out. Did you guys do that?
That's
We
the
just
event
did
going on
the
right now.
survey.
Corey
thing.
said he was going to have you guys do that.
Is that what he
said?
said?
He was going to have you guys do it. Okay. So they didn't do that. So we've got Minus World here.
That's right.
And you guys, correct me if I'm wrong, you do YouTube for a living, right?
This is the first time hearing of it. I don't know.
yeah, so most of us are YouTubers, and then
Twitch.
we have Mr. Twitch down there.
Yeah.
Oh, Twitch. But you make content for a living. Is that safe to say?
That's correct.
Yes.
Okay, so you make content for a living, and you want to explain to the community how that's such a bad idea. No, I'm just kidding. Because everybody thinks that they start a YouTube channel or a Twitch channel,
Don't do it.
and you're going to have instant fame, right?
Yes.
I think the general consensus is a lot of people, when they try it, they see what other people are doing, and they think it's kind of easy to get there, but it does take a lot of work.
Yeah, some of it is also like right place, right time. Like for me, I definitely think that's where it was because, I mean, I've been, ever since I discovered YouTube back in like 2005, I saw other people like doing it for a living. I always wanted to try it, but, you know, I didn't really have the means to do it, didn't really know what I was doing, but thankfully I started to get a lot better when I was in college. And when you're in college, you have a lot of free time. So I was lucky to be like I had a few years to basically like be able to like build up and figure things out.
Anyone can do it. Pick up a computer right now and a microphone. You will get millions of dollars. No.
I was going to say, don't say that. Don't say that.
No. It's a difficult thing. It requires a lot of discipline to do on a consistent basis. It's tough when you don't have a fallback, especially because, you know, a lot of my friends here have, you know, careers that, you know, they've studied media, computer engineering, film, and they have a lot of those assets and skills that they use in their day-to-day lives on YouTube. But if YouTube wasn't there, they could use it in a more traditional job.
Without going to business school.
Yeah, exactly. And that's something else that's also very important, is knowing the business, too, because people think it's just, you know, play video games, upload video, record video, upload. And it's like, no, you got to network. You got to know people. You got to talk to people.
Yeah. Would you guys agree that if you get into this space, the best thing you can do is come to places like this, even if you're super tired and you don't want to be out here in front of all kinds of people?
I think conventions are great because you get to meet the people you look up to.
Yeah. It's a very good networking opportunity.
Yeah. Oftentimes, the reason why someone starts creating on YouTube is because they saw someone else create.
Yeah.
And they watched them for a long time. And meeting that person, you know, meeting them in person is such a big deal because, like, it makes it real. And then it's also inspiring. Like, I was inspired by seeing the creators that I looked up to. And now I feel like in some ways I'm doing that for the next generation.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Agreed. I sit back and I try to encourage, because my background's in live broadcasting, if you couldn't tell.
I would hope so.
Doing live streaming, I did a lot with tech and broadcasting, and then right before the pandemic, I got into the home arcade space as well as like new wave toys and console collecting and console games. because of my son and my daughter, like being able to play and engage with them. And I went literally, I had 85,000 subscribers in that space. Went down to 8,000 starting over. But I'm trying to show, that's why I thought this whole topic was on par, because obviously my son, he's over there, you guys can see him, he's helping with the production. He wants to be a YouTuber for a living, so I thought this was like awesome to talk about.
Right.
I'm 44 years old, I have a career, I love what I do. This is not for me for a career. I like working with broadcasting stuff. That's what I do for a living.
Yeah.
So what do you guys say to people like that? Is it too late to start now?
No, it's never too late to start.
Not by any shot.
The one thing is that you do need to understand the climate, the more contemporary climate, to know, like, okay, what are people watching? What are people doing? Studying other people, knowing what niche you're going to follow. I'm sure that in broadcasting it's kind of similar too, because you cover specific topics. So YouTube is the same way, where it's there's gaming, but there's also like different facets of gaming. There's broadcasting, but there's like, okay, do you do radio shows? Do you talk about music? Do you talk about current events? Do you talk about like whatever? So it's a very similar thing.
Yeah,
so.
it's like it's constantly changing, so it's really, you have to keep up with it, otherwise it's really easy to fall behind.
Annie, you guys could jump in too, if you want to.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I have a more specialty in the Twitch sphere for sure, so my answers might vary a bit.
Throw it out there, because there's a lot of people in here that do like Twitch over YouTube.
Yeah, I would say in the Twitch sphere at least, knowing what you're doing, like what actual points when you're live will matter, and being able to identify what parts of the hours you spend actually can help you grow is most of the battle. Like, it's important to be live as a streamer for a bunch of hours so that you can accumulate an audience, but if you haven't gotten to the point of accumulating an audience, your strategy should just be entirely different. You should only be trying to be setting the best impression possible when you realize a viewer has come in. All the other times don't matter, because why should they matter? There's no one watching. It's not a YouTube video, it's a live format. So you could sit there and suck your thumb, or you could sit there and play it, but what you have to work on is maximizing when someone does come in and getting the most out of it. Increase your chances, because like you'll have a stream and maybe you'll feel like no one went to your stream, and you'll look at the stats and it'll be like 100 views, and you never felt like a single person was there. But if you maximize what you can do when that single person came in and you just like tracked everything, your percentage of getting a follower will go from like 0.0001% to 30-40%. You're setting a bolstering first impression. You're actually doing something that's like, damn, I want to come back,
Yeah. What about the people that say Twitch, YouTube, oversaturated, don't even bother? Why are you wasting your time? Because and then there's people that believe they should be live every chance that they get. Like they wake up in the morning and they're live. They go to bed, they're live. Like, so what do you guys have to say about that?
Some of the biggest creators on the platform, on either platform, have been from the past 1 or 2 years. Like their timeline from when they started to where they are now is not very long.
It's insane.
Most people's timelines aren't super long. Like, it's very rare for, I feel like, creator to last more than like a few years.
I feel like if you're doing it all the time, at least for me, like I do 1 show a week, I'm going into 2 shows a week for an hour long. I feel like you go into a burnout phase if you're doing too much. And then you have the people that sit there and go, well, live is dead. You guys need to do long form content or short form content, or do shorts on YouTube. That's the only way you're gonna succeed in the content creation space. Do you agree?
It's tough. Live converts into all of those other things if you put in the work.
That's true. Yep.
Good information. Yeah. What about the sudden boom? Now, you guys, am I correct in saying this? And it's not audience. This isn't to like puff them up. So because I get attacked for that often.
For me, it is.
But you guys all have at least 500,000 subscribers or more. Am I understanding?
Incorrect.
Around
Almost.
Almost around that. Okay. Do you think that there's a point in time where you guys are going to have to say, maybe I need to move to a TikTok platform or something, because everybody says that's the rave. That's where content creators need to be.
It should be more than one place.
Yeah,
supplemental.
It's not mutually exclusive.
Don't move.
I think
just use every tool available to you.
Short form content is like what the youth of today is growing up on. So it's the easiest way to capture their attention, because they're not growing up with consoles or desktop computers. They're all growing up with phones.
Right.
So they're used to this video, whereas for a lot of us, this was foreign at first because we're used to landscape. And so it's the easiest way to capture a younger audience. But at the same time, it's kind of can be misleading too, because short form content, you don't have enough time to actually get to know someone. So you don't make that connection in less than 60 seconds.
Yeah,
you make that connection by watching longer videos, and then it starts feeling like, oh, I'm hanging out with that person. I know them a bit more. I didn't get just a sample of them. So shorts are a great way to build an audience, but you need to convert those shorts to other means, either live streaming, long form video, or anything like that, in order to actually make a kind of a career.
You gotta
out of
have some substance to it.
Or
The
just
shorts
be in
bring
their
people
face
to you.
all the time. I think almost, I like to think that we're getting to a certain age where even that idea is sort of outdated, because especially with the TikTok crew and the younger audience, attention spans are getting shorter because there's so much multimedia out there. So they can see somebody for 60 seconds and be like, okay, cool. And then they'll see another video that's 60 seconds, and then another, and then another. And that 60 seconds becomes hours of content that they're just like, okay, it's the same effect. Like, I know this person. Like, sure, I mean, it's not long form content, but if you're constantly seeing them on your feed, there is a sense of recognition. There's a sense of like, I know who this creator is. I've seen plenty of their TikToks or their videos or whatever. So it's like, I'm going to follow them.
Yes.
And you can follow them to other platforms such as YouTube, such as if they live stream, if they do whatever. And it's a lot less like traditional media, where it's like before you could only be a radio personality or a TV host or do movies or whatever. Now it's like, okay, I do YouTube, but I also do Twitch. I also do live streaming on Periscope. If any, like the two people that do that, or like TikTok Live, stuff like that.
Yeah. So we get a comment in here from JLS Gaming. He says, nothing like old people changing this short form content for the youngins. He goes on to say, my kids really love watching boomers create shorts and TikToks. My daughter, like when I had her doing like some different unboxings that I was doing, I gave her the phone, and they go down and they get these shots.
The angles.
I'm standing there like this. Hi guys, we're doing unboxing. So it's like, And then he goes on to say, he says, shorts get more views, and I'm going to see if you guys agree with this. Shorts get more views because YouTube is pushing that to stay relevant and stay relevant with TikTok and Instagram.
I think that's true to an extent.
To an extent.
I think there's also, I think it may be harder to break out on a platform like TikTok in the current ecosystem than YouTube, just because I think that Shorts is a great example of that, because you look at like your YouTube Shorts feed, you might have 10 videos in a row that each have in excess of 1 million views, and then you go and find that creator, and that creator might have less than 10,000 subscribers, but they're putting out that short form content where it's that much easier to. So I think that it's coming from two directions, because yes, YouTube is absolutely putting that at their forefront, trying to compete with TikTok, but it's also like less of a commitment for somebody to go in and scroll through 20 videos in the course of 10 minutes, as opposed to more long form content.
I think it's interesting, like, we see some young kids here in front of us here, like, they probably recognize some of you guys.
Or they were just dancing.
Or a bit of both.
Or a bit of both.
That's one thing that I've noticed here, like, even with the small audience that I have, one of the cool things has been, and I was talking to him a little bit earlier, he was signing the shirt. One of the things that I've been doing is anybody that comes here has been signing the shirt, whether they're a viewer or a content creator, that I want to frame and put it in the game room as just like a remembrance that, like, hey, I met you, I made that connection.
That's awesome.
That you guys are talking about, and not only made that connection, but these people took the time out of their life to watch me.
Absolutely.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
That to me speaks volumes.
Yeah.
Somebody cares what I think, right?
I think that for us, because we're here as a group, so like we've gone to plenty of conventions, and a lot of people come up to us individually, but this is probably the biggest turnout we've had, like, as a group.
Yeah.
And it's invaluable to have that support from people on a personal level, and get to talk to them and get to be like, okay, this was the first video. Like, we don't even ask them. They come up to us and like, the first video of yours I saw was this. It's like, that's awesome. and you get to like learn about them, and it's just awesome because you finally put a face to, because after a while they're just numbers.
Yeah. And I don't want it to be that way.
Yeah. Right,
of course. You don't want it to be just numbers.
No, of course.
We have to tell Corey how rude he's being by interrupting us here. because he has to blast his voice over here. So let's all just sit here and look at Corey.
Shame him.
So when he's done, we can act like can we continue this?
I don't think he's gonna hear us. No, it's too loud.
He's all right. Finally, that's it for now.
They just all give him the death stare.
Well, it'll sound better to them because they haven't complained about it. Trying to do a podcast here.
The shrug.
All right. So.
Oh well.
So what you mentioned about connections and stuff, I had said to the guys, I said Nintendo was the only person I knew in this panel, and that wasn't a slam against anybody because I'm going to sub to all you guys. But listen, the reason being was because I was telling them I started the whole North American collection. I have probably almost 300 stadium events. I have a complete unboxed Little Samson, and I'm looking for creators that are doing this because, like, how did you find certain rare titles like Bonks and some of these other Flintstones and stuff? So your name comes up with that, and so you make that connection, and then you go, okay, I'm going to follow this guy because he knows what he's talking about. Right. What part of this becomes now? It's not about what I talk about. It's not about what I know. It's how entertaining I could be to these people. Do you lose that entertainment value over time?
I defer to Simple Flips.
Yeah, I wouldn't stand for lowering my the way I portray myself and bolster myself. If I'm having an off day, it's not going to be in front of a camera. It's going to wait for a good day.
Okay. Anybody else? Thoughts?
Well, I think that even just going back to talking about people trying to break out in the space, like, to me, that my single anecdote that if I have a panel discussion on like starting on YouTube or something like that, usually like the one thing I want people to take away is like 9 times out of 10 the creators that I've met and talked with, they never went into it expecting to make it their living or expecting it to blow up. They did it because they enjoyed what they're talking about. They did it as a hobby, as an extension of their hobbies, and that passion shines through and helps to lead people to become successful on the platform. So I think as long as you kind of keep track of that passion and make sure that that's what's driving what you're putting out there, as opposed to just following the latest trends or getting out a certain number of streams or videos. If you're happy about what the end product is, I think that speaks volumes to what you're doing.
I think a big reason for that too is because like this is such like a long-term thing.
Yeah.
Like if you want it to make a career, or like let's say you are starting to get traction, but like you don't know like what you're doing, you're not going to last longer than a year because you're just going to get tired of whatever content you're making.
Yeah. So if you guys had to give a top 3 list of the guy wakes up, starts a YouTube channel, but then he says, I'm building some traction, I'm getting some subscribers, what's the first 3 things that he should focus on to continue that growth to get to the point where he can do this for a living?
I would leverage my one recommendation, regardless of what platform you're on. A lot of times when like YouTube or Twitch or even TikTok release new features, they're pushing those features to people in a way where normal content wouldn't get to them. So like when Shorts came out, there was, for a while, if you made a short, you were almost guaranteed like 512 views. And they were real views, and TikTok still does this too. You'll start making stuff on TikTok, you'll notice one of your videos may get a lot of views, and then they artificially push stuff at first, and then it tapers down, but utilizing that to kind of get your first push, definitely focus on what the platform is pushing to get your initial footing, and then you can easily, maybe not easily, but you can then direct that to your long-form content or your live streaming. At the end of the day, you want people to be able to find you in any way they can, and then if they like you enough, they're going to find you elsewhere as well.
Relatability, I would say, is part of it too, because there are channels that are more personal. They're more like, hey, how's it going? It's me, blah, 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 and they show a face. There are other channels that are probably more informational, but they still have a lot of followers because the content is good. So it's just like, maybe that's less relatable, but it's something that someone can attach themselves to. Yeah. So whether it's informational or whether it's because they like you as an entertainer or someone who's presenting, I think that creators should focus on achieving that level of, I don't want to call it being entertaining, but have that aspect of that people can latch onto, and
the connection,
that people want to return to more. Yeah. And that's tough to do because I can't tell you, like, yes, be likable. You know, so like you have to develop that as whatever you're doing. Yeah.
I'd probably say like just be realistic about what you're making and try to view your own content through the lens of an individual.
Yeah.
First and foremost, is the stuff that you're gonna make boring you, the individual? If you yourself can like imagine that someone you look up to and you watched all the time uploaded your finished product and like sort of pick it apart, like, ew, why did I'll just throw out a random name? Why did Markiplier do this? You know, like, you know, like if you could view your own content in that lens and then separate it from any like, oh, how do I get views? Like that's the wrong mentality. What you have to do first is, how do I make something that people want to watch from beginning to end? They won't get bored if they are interested in the same stuff. And then from that perspective, worry about the views after, because making good content is not the same thing as being a good marketer.
Yeah. Agreed. Very true.
Yep. Somebody in the chat room here, they were saying, Rich Adela says, the current generation has a limited attention span. Let me see what else. They're all talking amongst themselves here.
I see Chickpea.
Things.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead if you see anybody there. Wow, you guys look familiar. He says, they can't see the chat room.
One of our big supporters over on our group channel.
Yeah, we met them today.
That's always been one of my big pet peeves with people and with doing content is they do content that they're not passionate about.
Yeah.
And they don't enjoy, or they don't have the knowledge about it.
Oh, that's the worst.
But then they say they're going to do this for a living.
They're so confident about, like, I'm going to do this, and then they do it wrong, and you're like, wow, why are we watching you?
But they wonder why content creators don't want to network with them, because they're like, dude, you don't know anything. Like, and we're not being mean. It's just like, dude, you don't know anything. Like,
I think there's a sense of humility that comes with doing what you do too, because we've met people in our space where it's like, oh, you're not incredibly likable to be around, and it's just like you don't really want to associate with them. But most of the people, I would say like 95% of the people that we've run into are very humble. They're very nice. They're very knowledgeable, and what they don't know, they try to learn. And that's the best aspect of it. It's an ever-changing, ever-evolving career. I want
to give a shout out to John Riggs, the nicest human being on the planet.
Also in the retro gaming space, if you want to meet him.
I've actually next week I'll be down in Pittsburgh, and I'm gonna probably set up a broadcast station. He's gonna be there.
Oh, nice.
I'm friends with Mr. Rightway, so we do a lot of content on together. So he's another one. Like I got into the space when I was in tech. And he's kind of taking me under his wing a little bit with the gaming side of things. Because him and I used to do a show, Apple Fanboys. We did one on photography that I used to produce for him. And so one of the things that he's just always said, you know, like, just be true to yourself, be true to you, be true to your audience.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Be true to your audience, you know, and but reality, guys. Let's hit him with reality. What's the odds of somebody that wakes up one day that has a YouTube channel that says, I'm going to do this for a living?
Don't go in with that mindset.
Yeah, that's honestly a flawed mindset.
That's the problem. If you go in with that mindset, I mean, I guess maybe you'll get lucky, but like you really shouldn't do that. Like,
I would say if you have a foundation of wanting to build a community or like to connect with people who have common interests to you, that's going to show more or that's going to build more of a positive impact than anything else, I think, for making it into a career.
I think you have to almost be like an anime protagonist. Like you have to like be okay with getting knocked down and always getting back up. Like, and so if you do come into it with, I want to do this as a living, make sure that you keep pushing for it. I think a lot of times people say, I want to do it, I'm going to do it. They put out 2 or 3 videos, they get discouraged, they quit. And then also, if you feel like you're spinning your tires and you feel like it's not going anywhere, look at what other people are doing. How can you change what you're doing? What could be more effective? Always improve what you're doing. And don't be afraid to try new things when you're starting out.
And what are those gaps in entertainment that you can fill, like, or information that you can like that you want to see? Like, that's how I got started, was like watching my favorite channels and saying like, oh, why didn't they do a video on this topic? And then I was like, oh, I guess I could. Like, you know?
What about